Holy shit, everybody. Holy shit. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't even, let me turn down the music. I didn't even mention the fundraiser yet, and already we are up to 100. This is crazy. I mean, 50 of it's mine. Not to brag, just to be transparent. 50 of it is mine. I wanted to start somewhere. I need to turn this music down a touch. And I forgot where it is. There it is. There it is. Hello, 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 Spadazzles. Hello, gay. Welcome to Pride Month. Pride Month don't start till I walk in. That's not true, but Pride Month is so important around here, and we did such an amazing job last year. We raised $1,000 for Equality Florida. I don't have that high of goal this year because, frankly, we all fucking tired. We're tired. We're so tired. And many of us are broke. But I just wanted to do something little to just give to a cause I am very passionate about. In the United States, we've been losing a lot of our resources for just regular people and especially for trans people. So we are raising money for Trans Lifeline, which is a trans support hotline. They do so much. I encourage you to look into them in your own time. And I'll probably post in the Discord and stuff, some stuff about them. But yeah, we're already at 100. My goal is 500. No guarantees I'm going to match this year, but perhaps we shall see. We'll figure it out. Hello, Carolyn. How are you doing? Hello. Yes, Hype Train started. Dippy, thank you so much. 9 months. We're having a baby. Name the baby and remember the baby's name because I am an absent father. I am an absent father. Also, my makeup is like, which side is it? This side? It's like real dark over here. It's like a dark and stormy night below my eye over here. And I'm like, I have to look at this the entire rest of the stream. But we'll see. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you, son. We are in a hype train. So once we thank you, oh my goodness.
Cheered Dex 111.
111. How is everybody doing, by the way? Oh, sweet. We are to tier 2 of the hype train, which means that if you give 100 biddies, or if you gift a sub, or if you get a sub, then you'll be getting an emote that you can use, a special emote for hype train users only. I hear we could combine hype trains now. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea. Okay, everybody. First off, before we do anything, we have a special guest. We do have a special guest today. Let me do full screen. How do I do? Oh, basic is what I call it. I need to call it full screen. We do have a special guest today. It is Neko Sensei. He is over in the cat tree. He is asleep, I think. I don't know how he's sleeping through my screaming, but he is a little angel sometimes. Other times he's a little pea demon. I'm just gonna take out this bobby pin. I'm growing this out so that I can better cosplay as Brahmsy and as Mr. Collins, Henry Collins from The Terror. And it is the bane of my existence right now. Rare Kitty. Also, thank you. Okay. The second thing, 3 things today. So many things today. Many things today. I got microbladed. My eyebrows right now, I'm going to be going like, I must over-explain my brows. But I can't spoolie them yet. And they also have ointment on them right now. So they are not at their peak. They are going to get much lighter and then they're going to get darker again. But this I think is as dark as maybe today or tomorrow, they're going to be as dark as they're going to get. So microblading is a semi-permanent tattoo, which means that it is intended to go away within maximum 3 years. But because you can't always guarantee you don't go too deep, might be stuck with some of it for life. So this is kind of a commitment. But I have, and I'm pretty open about this. I'm very open about all of my mental health bullshit. I mean, it's not really bullshit, but my mental health stuff because I can be, and I don't really care. So might as well be somebody out there like taking it for the team. I have trichotillomania. I have a disorder where I compulsively pick hairs. And one of my number one suspects here are my eyebrows. And so I've wanted to do this for a while. I thought about it for over a year, seriously, because every time I get a tattoo, I think about it for a year before I do it, which is why I only have 2 tattoos. But yeah, I thought about it seriously and I finally decided to get it, and I am so happy and I'm so excited to see what they look like when they're fully healed. And I'm hoping that this will help me stop picking so much of my eyebrows, because like I'll be like, when I sit down in front of a mirror, I will be able to see who's out of line. In 8 weeks, I'll be getting a touch up, and then every year after that. The really cool thing about the semi-permanent is that it's not going to turn blue or green. It's going to be really great. Thank you. To Tattoo Gang. Yep, exactly. Thank you. You can have a tiny weave sewn in while your hair grows back. No. Well, a tiny weave in my hair. Hello, Nailed It, guys. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you. Well, you saw what? Oh, the eyebrow reveal. You saw the eyebrow reveal. Baby is brother cheese. What? Egg baby? What are we talking about? Dicky, Edgy, as we were calling you last movie night. When you finish, I'm not gonna say if, because when you finish your bingo, Dippy Eggy made this Fanaticures Discord bingo, which people are taking in a do a manicure based off of the square scenario. I have an idea, because I'm gonna start. I have a hobby I'm going to start doing, and as a token of my appreciation, I'm thinking I'm gonna make you something if the hobby goes the way that I want it to, because it might be something I do and go, ooh no, never again. But I do want to send you some special presents when you do finish your blackout bingo. But yeah, basically, if you go to the Discord, or even if you're not in the Discord, you can just like post this on, if you're talking and I'm not paying attention, it's because I'm not paying attention. It's not because I hate you. I promise. I told you I'm an absent father. Oh my God. Brother cheese. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Not only did you name our baby, but you named it like a deep cut joke that was amazing. And I legit already abandoned it. Oh my God. I do not deserve the baby. But I'll take it. The ADHD is strong. Okay, everybody, open up your chest. Thank you so much for the hype train. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my God, the tea spill. I got a cool cat. You will not be sharing custody. Dippy Aggie has sole custody of the Fanaticure stream, baby, and I'm okay with that. Honestly, that's a whole load off for me. Anyway, if you do want to, if you sorry for the absolute brick of a link there. Oh no, this one's filled out. Let me get one that's not filled out. This one's filled out because it's Dippy Aggies. I don't even know where you posted the original one. If you could send me the original one, I'm going to post it in here for people who are not in the Discord. Aggie, do you forgive me for being such a fucking mess? Oh my goodness. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like I saved it somewhere. Did I put it? I might have like DM'd it to my spouse, or I might have DM'd it to my friend. What just happened? Oh, I don't have the stuff on the screen right now. Let's go back to overhead so that I have stuff on the screen. Thank you so much, Trina. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You DM'd me.
Earth Girl Oneasy cheered Dex
Thank
100.
You. We're copying link. We're getting this in here. There we go. Trina, thank you so much. 8 months. You have 1 month until we have a baby together. Everybody is subbing today. Hello. Thank you. And then you get to name it, and then you get to keep it, because as we just found out, I am like one of those animals that gives birth and then like doesn't recognize their baby. And I'm just like, what is this thing? And then I just like, but I did have a baby called Brother Cheese, a Dippy Eggy, which is the funniest damn thing in the world. So thank you for that. But yeah, we are, I need to like close, I need to close these windows. I need to close these windows. Everybody, did you know that I need to close these windows? How is everybody? How was your week? Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Let me look back up through the it's been a busy 10 minutes. It sure has. Hooray for body focus repetitive, forgot the last word. Yes. Body focus repetitive behavior. Yes. Is it impossible to subscribe while a fundraiser is going on? It should not be impossible. It should be like 2 tabs. I can actually bring it up. If you're on YouTube, we are having on Twitch a fundraiser for those damn windows. You're letting the air out. Exactly. You're so right, Danny. That's exactly what's happening. The air in my head was just like leaving. Hello, Holly. We are raising money for Trans Lifeline. So you can donate through Twitch, and 100% of the money through the donation, not through the subs and stuff, but through the donation, will go to Trans Lifeline. Extremely important charity that needs to be supported, especially in these trying times. My goal is to save every trans life. I know, sadly, we're not going to be able to, but everybody, if you know a trans person, if you have any access, just tell them that they're loved, that you love them, and that you know you're working hard and do work hard to make their world a better place and give them a brighter future, because oh my goodness, but I am here for trans and non-trans folks alike in this community to just have fun today. Oh, well, you're gonna see the eyebrows all day, but here are the eyebrows. They'll be here forever. They're early. It's early in the process. It's going to be a process. They're going to go through the process and change in many ways. What was I going to do? What was I pulling up? I was pulling something up to do something with. Point is, yeah, you can donate through here. If you're not on Twitch and don't want to be on Twitch, feel free to go and donate and just let me know you donated. And if I do matching, I'm not promising I'll do matching. But if I do, then I will attempt to lump all those in. But this is very loose promise. It's a very loose promise. But anything that you give to charity through Twitch is going to go directly to the charity. But yeah. So I think that this year I'm gonna basically kind of do the same thing that I did last year in regards to Pride Manis, which is draw some awesome queer characters on my nails. And I had one idea coming in today. And then I was like, I really don't have any ideas for this today. So I did have an idea for Dragon Age nail art for my favorite queer couple in Dragon Age. My favorite queer couple in Dragon Age is Malika and Iron Bull. My Inquisitor and her boyfriend. And they are queer, but they are straight passing. So, okay, what do we get? Earth Girl, thank you so much. $25 to Trans Lifeline. Thank you so much. Please don't feel obligated to donate if you can't afford, but if you can, please donate. What can I say? Please do. Thank you. Oh my goodness, we're already at 125. What's the charity called? Is there a link? Let me get you a link, Carolyn. It is called Trans Lifeline, and it is primarily a crisis hotline for trans people all around the world. And we are losing a lot of those hotlines for anybody here in the States. So let me get you a link. Or you can get on Twitch and do it through me. But either way, I don't care if I get the clout. All I care about... I should probably also... Gay nails to match Danny Shout and Linry. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, I could have done gay fish nails today. But I've already announced what I'm doing. I feel like I shouldn't stray from the course. Let me also just run to my... Oh, my stream closed caption isn't on. Okay, my stream closed caption. I'm so sorry to Vero and anybody else who is not getting the captions. So we got the closed captions, and then we're gonna go to stream elements, and I will make a donate. I will make a chat bot thing so it makes it easier for us to share that. Chat commands. Let's make sure that like, oh, I'm worried that if I put donate, it's gonna be like something else. Because like sometimes there's a lot of things that like are automatically command donate. Okay, command trans lifeline. Longer, but it's easier for everybody to remember. All right, activate command. Okay. Pride fish lures. Gay fish on the thumb because it doesn't matter. Gay fish. And should I change it to gay fish? Should I just not do Fedhawk and change it to gay fish? It's tempting. It is tempting. Because y'all don't even know who Fenhawk is, probably. Like, 3 of you know. 3 of you know. Do you see? I did not. Did you post them in my Discord? Y'all, I have to admit something to you. I may or may not be writing yet another fanfic, but this one I think is going to be done in like 2 months. And I'm going to post it. I'm going to post it on a weekly basis, but all at once. You know what I mean? Nails General did, yes. Oh, they're beautiful, Danny. I saw them, but I like didn't comprehend the panfish. The panfish. Gay fish, gay fish. Okay, everybody, we're changing it to gay fish. You've convinced me. Never mind. Never mind. Gay fish. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll come back. Maybe we'll come back to Fenhawk. Fine. You win. Are you happy now? Yes, Pride never ends. Y'all know we're always celebrating Pride here. We're always wearing our trans rights, have a nice day shirt wherever we go. I do try to wear these out, especially when I'm with my trans friends, because I mean, I'm like slightly trans, but in no way that functionally matters is the thing. No way that actually functionally matters. But I try to wear it out because people come up and be like, I love your shirt. And I honestly recommend everybody to get some trans rights shirts. There's a lot of great ones. I've seen ones that say like, I solemnly swear I support trans rights. There's one that I love that I have that says, if this flag offends you, I'll help you pack, and it's the trans flag. Because when a trans person out in the world sees you wearing that shirt, they get a little bump of hope. They just feel a little bit better about their life. And I know this for a fact because I have had it told to me. And then when somebody else sees you, especially my favorite thing is when like a man's man comes up to me, and I've had this happen, and it's like, oh, I love your shirt. And I'm like, thank you. Fucking thank you. And if they see that happen, it's just like, you know, it's just such an easy, subtle way to just show your support and let people know that they're not alone. So like, honestly, I legit recommend, doesn't matter what shirt it is, make it yourself. Wear a trans rights shirt. People love it. Trans rights are human rights. Yeah, there are some people, I heard somebody that wanted to do a law that was like, and I don't think this is going to get passed. I don't think anybody's going to pass this law. I got to have faith in that, of like getting your child a like gender, a gender not associate, like, it's so hard to even describe what the fuck this is. They're like, if you cut your daughter's hair short, child abuse. If you let your son's hair grow long, child abuse. And it's like, I thought this was America. Like, what the fuck? Your daughter is trans, and when she sees trans supportive shirts, she always mentions it to you. Exactly. Yes, you'll have to have gay fish too. Hot damn it. Everybody have gay fish. Everybody. I have to tell you a story actually about gay fish. Sorry, I needed to wet my whistle before I did. I was directing a one-act play for a festival, and I loved, this was such a fun play. It's called Guys. And it's just about 2 guys sitting around at literally a McDonald's and like not hitting on a chick and just talking to each other and like kind of being lame. I really liked it. It was just really fun. The guys who I worked with were so fun and funny. And like, it was like pretty close to the time that like the South Park I'm a Gay Fish episode. There's an episode of South Park where like they go, like the kids go up to other kids and are like, do you like fish sticks? But they'd say it like fish dicks. and they'd be like, yeah, I like fish sticks. They're like, oh, you're a gay fish then, if you don't know the background. So like somebody brought that up, like one of the actors brought that up, and we were like laughing about it. And one of the characters is supposed to be doing a crossword puzzle. And one day at rehearsal, he's like, you won't believe what I found. And he found a paper with a crossword puzzle on one side, like the prop he was supposed to have. And on the other side was like an article that was like, I'm a gay fish, says Kanye West. And I was like, this is incredible. This is incredible. It is basically about control, and it's sickening, and it's absolutely sickening. I like how we're going from gay fish to trans rights over and over again. I hope that this is jarring in a relieving kind of way. Thank you so much, Khaleesi Selena. I always want to call you Khaleesi, then I want to call you Selena, and then I just say your whole name. I just say your whole name that's on your birth certificate, which is Khaleesi Selena. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad the trans parents are connecting in chat, because y'all, like, I have so much respect. I have so much love. Thank you for accepting your beautiful children. And being like, talk about a trans lifeline. Trans people whose families support them are just so much more likely to survive this world. So you, like, I believe, and I don't have the stats here, that is like the #1 like predictor of like health and happiness for a trans person. So like, know that you, bless you. Father Fanatic here says bless you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. You do so much. You make me want to create fanfic guide to appropriate American hairstyles. Right. This is the appropriate hairstyle. Every boy gets a faux hawk. And that's all you can have. Unfortunately, every girl gets a faux hawk too. Anything besides a faux hawk, that's child abuse. Hey, easy on the government names. Look, I'll dox Khaleesi Selena if I want to. Please do not dox people, even if you fucking hate them, even if they're the fucking scum of the earth, and if you saw them you would spit on them / stab them. Never fucking do that. Never. That's for you to do. That's your own private that's your own private murder that you get to perform on your own time. Trans story, put in your first YouTube video and your first negative comment was pronouns. Why? What the fuck? Who cares? Get a life. Get a life. I beg people to get a life. I beg them. Inverted mullets. So like long in the front, and then, yeah, that's also okay. Faux hawks are long in the front and short in the back. I don't know why I'm shaking this. This isn't for the same manicure I'm doing right now. Neko, how are you? He perked up when he heard his name. How are you sleeping at a time like this? How are you sleeping while I'm just screaming over here? I do not know. Pronouns are literally just part of the language. I remember somebody said, I don't believe in pronouns. And me and the group of people I was with just literally started laughing our ass off, because we're like, I'm sorry to tell you, but they exist. Another commenter had a good reply, and now I have a new friend thanks to that person. You know what? Oftentimes that will happen. Somebody will like show their true asshole colors, and then you will make a friend. You will make a friend with somebody else. They just used a pronoun. When like a conservative accidentally uses like they them when they don't know somebody's pronouns, when they don't know who somebody is, and there's just like, wow. Wow, how the turntables have turned. Hello, plants. Hello. We're doing gay fish. We were gonna do Dragon Age nails, and then we did gay fish. I'm so happy. Right now I'm sitting here and I'm so happy with my eyebrows. I'm so happy with these eyebrows. Like I said, they're gonna be revealed for forever. I need to close this window. Thank you for posting, Jess, if you're in the audience right now. More gay fish. Okay. I kind of want to do a stamping gay fish manicure. I don't know. Oh, I do have tons. I must have tons of fish. Because like when one is starting out in nail stamping, I'm like Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm like, when one is starting out in nail stamping, like everything is like ocean themed. Yes, what is your YouTube? Share your YouTube. Feel free to post it in the chat. Links are generally open. Just don't use them to post literal pictures of your penises that somehow actually show up in like in the feed. That happened once, and it did make me consider not having them open anymore. It did make me consider. So long and thanks for the gay fish. Or hello and thanks for the gay fish. Oh my god. Oh my god. But yeah, I have been writing a fan fiction, and I've already, it's actually, the first draft is done. The rough draft is done. Because I was like, I am just gonna do this like really short and sweet. Like, it's not gonna be like this huge ass deal. Now watch it become a huge ass deal, but like my goal really is to prove to myself that I can write I can finish a writing project in like a not crazy long amount of time. That is my goal with this. And you'll never guess what I'm writing it about. You'll never guess what it's about. But I will say is that if you are curious as to getting more information about my Oblivion adventures and my Oblivion romance, then you will be in luck. Spoilers, it is not. Oh, the video isn't about nail art. I'm so curious. I'm going to open it. And I'm going to pause it. Oh, it's about embroidery. Or cross-stitching. I'm not subbing exactly this exact moment because that opened up in the wrong browser. But I will. Mark my words. Mark them. I will. All right. Let's see. Is there a stamping plate that I would like to make into fish? I don't even freaking know where to start. It's about cross stitch. Okay. That's so exciting. I've never gotten almost anything kind of big. Like, I'm not trying to downplay our community, but like, I feel like I have a really active community for the absolutely minuscule follower counts that I have everywhere. And I am fine with that because honestly, there's this song from a show called Title of Show that I'd rather be 9 people's favorite thing than 100 people's 9th favorite thing. And I kind of feel that way. That definitely speaks to me because I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm really happy with the kind of art that I produce as an artist. And I also understand that I am not like the best at marketing myself, and that is a stressor. And of course I would love to like make money and stuff, but also like I'm not a sellout, man. So that's something to celebrate. Yeah, quality over quantity. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you so hello Z-Monshin. Thank you for your first time chat. Thank you. Let's see. I am looking for a good plate, but I might just do freehand. Everybody else did freehand, right? It would be like kind of off brand for me not to, but I'm okay with like being kind of off brand. I started off quite on brand rather today. There's these like, okay, those aren't really gonna work because they're not really reverse stampingable. Okay. Concept. These weird fish. Concept these weird fish. So concept these weird fish. Did I say that enough times? Concept those weird fish. You're in Danny's Gay Fish Manny stream yesterday. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. I don't know what I'm doing because I got bullied into this. I was gonna do fan art for a video game that nobody's played. And then somehow everybody wanted gay fish more than enjoy your fish meal concept. I think of enjoy your meal concept every day. Every day of my life, I think of enjoy your meal concept. I just need fish, and like unfortunately, I think that most of my fish are in my CADS plates, which there are just so many, and they're just so disorganized. But maybe I'll find them. Maybe I'll find them in here. I have so many plates. Oh my god. Gay Metamphim. Plants, you are a genius. You are a genius. You, honey, you are my shining star. Okay, let's find the Metamphim. I am pretty sure I put the Metamphim back because I was like, I need to put this in a thing so that next time I'm looking for it, I can actually find it. So I think this, is like my prime CADS folder. Oh, Metamphim, be here for me. Be here for me in these troubling times. I should buy like 8 more Metamphim plates. Just in case. Just in case. If you see it and I don't see it. Oh! Sorry, I found it. Hello, Nick. Hello. You've never cut it in a plate like you cut a Metamphim. Get it then. Get it. I'm pretty sure it's in a few of the CADS, like when I got this in like a CADS multi selection. Okay. Who was it that was that Eggy? No, it was Plants. It was Plants. Plants, you are the winner of chat today. Plants is often the winner of chat, but today especially. All right. So I have to conceptualize. I have to have a Metamphim meal concept. I'm going to enjoy. This is kind of a plate that like implies Metamphim is the only thing. And so if you don't know, let's talk about Metamphim. Hey guys. Let's talk Metamphim. Let's get serious. Sorry, not to bring up something that have you all seen? It's like a fake Veggie Tales, and it's like clearly a joke, and it's like trigger warning for a joke about not nice things for gay people. Thank you so much for the resub, Plants. If somebody subbed and I didn't say thank you, I'm sorry. I will read off the subs right now because I've gotten so many subs today. And thank you all so much for that. So yeah, thank you to Plants, Selena, Vero, Jadoob, Trina, Sun, Dippy, and Danny. And that's it. Okay. There we go. And if you're just here, we are raising money for Trans Lifeline. You can donate for it the same place that you would sub to me. If you're thinking of subbing, that'd be great. If you're thinking of donating, that'd be even better. Talk to your fish about Metamphim today. But anyway, it's just like, so trigger warning for jokes, for joking through the tears, for gay stuff. And it's like fake Veggie Tales, and it says fun version therapy. And at the bottom it says, let's get something straight. And it just kills me every single time. I just think it's like, I'm just so amused. So this is CADS. How do I get this focused? How do I get this focused? Come on. Is this like, I need to like, just like, okay. This is CADS Fashion 053, and it is mostly food themed. We got pizza, donut, cake, watermelon, fish, ice cream, sun, strawberry, carrot, Metamphim. Banana, egg. See, that's Jiffy right there. Yeah, as long as Joe gets not a fudge down, it's just a thing. Sometimes homophobia can be a little bit funny, and I think that we should laugh at homophobes. Not in a like, oh, you're so right way, but in a like, wow, you suck so bad. You're so wrong. Ungained community, one vegetable at a time. Don't eat your veggies. You'll stop being gay. Okay. That's a tip from me. But anyway, the point is that Cads is, in my opinion, a very good plate company. Their plates are really, really quality. Their images, in my opinion, are a little bit small in general, but like a lot of people have small hands. You know, I have bigger hands than most people, most women at least. Most people assign female at birth, but I know a lot of people have a lot smaller hands than I do. But yeah, sometimes they just write the weirdest shit on their plates and have the weirdest typos. And one of them is this, and they've never fixed it. And it's an icon. It's iconic. I love it. Hi, Trixie. Fruits only. Exactly. All right. So we're gonna do gay starfish. Gay starfish is what we're doing today. Let's focus better. Let's have better focus. Ooh, full. Okay, 10%. There we go. Sweelie snail. Do I even have Sweelie snail? I need the Sweelie snail one. I need it. But yeah, talk to your children about Matamfin before it's too late. Matamfin, not even once. Or how about Matamfin, never just once. Once you pop Matamfin, the fun don't stop Fim. That's my motto. That's what I say. Nobody listens when I say it. They all look at me weird when I say it, but I do say it. We're removing our beautiful nails that we did, our Oblivion Vicente Valtieri nails. I have updates on Vicente Valtieri. Specifically, time to put away all these polishes from last night and take off the gay fish. Danny, why? Why do you do this to yourself? Trixie is sitting in the cat bed today, pouting because when she comes over to the desk, Barty shows up to shoo her off. I used to do that to myself too before I took an arrow to the knee. Anyway, updates about Vicente Valtieri's voice actor. Actually, the update's not good. First off, fun fact, when the actor, his name was Ralph, I'm gonna look up Ralph Cosham. When he recorded the voice lines for Oblivion, he was 69, which I would not know. Also, he voices another low-key hunk, which is Joffrey. Joffrey is this old man. Joffrey is this old man who I was like, I don't know. He's just so cute to me. He's kind of got like little buck teeth. And he's like the assistant to Sean Bean's character in Oblivion. So like there's that. Is that Shepherd? Did Shepherd enter or did Shepherd leave? I don't know. We'll see. So that was a cool thing to learn. Also he has narrated a lot of audiobooks, including a collected works of Edgar Allan Poe, which I will be downloading and listening to. I love Edgar Allan Poe. If you want to know a little bit about me and my life and how we got here, my mom did read to me, like, that was a storybook when I was a kid, was Edgar Allan Poe tales. And like, we moved out. I have very vivid memories of her reading it to me in this one house we lived in that we moved out of when I know I was like 4. So like, I know that she was reading those when I was like very small. So yeah, I'm looking very forward to hearing this man read to me Edgar Allan Poe. He also went by a different name, but there is some bad news. As you might imagine, if you were like 69, nice, in like 2006 or whatever, when Oblivion came out, maybe you don't be alive anymore. Because yeah, he is sadly passed. I am so sad to hear that he's passed. I was like, I wonder if he does cameo. No. She probably thought you were too young to know what was happening. Love that for baby stuff, though. I don't think my mom thinks her dogs know everything. I don't think my mom ever assumed I didn't know stuff. And I will credit her absolutely that, like, my mom's kind of motto raising my sister and I is that kids aren't dumb, and that you talk to your kids like it's not like she ever wasn't cutesy or anything. Like, my mom is a very like she loves going up to a baby and being like, oh hello, you know. But like as soon as we could really talk, and she would narrate herself constantly around us as children, so that we could hear language as early as we could and hear like adult language as early as we could. My sister was talking at like 6 months. I didn't really talk until I was like 3. And one of the first things I did was memorize an entire book. I was in preschool and there was a book called Make Way for Ducklings. And the preschool teacher was like, yes, Stephanie's mom, your daughter, your like 3-year-old knows how to read. And my mom's like, I assure you she doesn't. And they're like, she's reading this book. And like, apparently I had memorized it. That's what I was doing. And I'm like, fuck yeah. So future theater degree is what came of that. So if your child memorizes books, you can be like, you too can be unemployed someday with a lot of skills. Hello, Yurik. Hello. Your mom read you Oedipus, maybe realizing now how to be like, don't get any ideas. Yes. Please don't murder me. Please don't murder me or your father. You memorized books and you thought you were reading. See, there you go. You don't know how to function around babies. You want to meet your friend's new baby. She felt me being awkward, so she got me her cat to hold instead. I also don't know how to behave around babies. I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm just like getting a little more chill. Like, okay, it's a baby. You don't care, do you? What I do, baby? As long as I hold you right. Or you just don't want to be on me because you want your mom. I thought you had a cool trick where I could read with the book closed. That's adorable, Allie. That's actually fucking adorable. Being like, look, I can read with the book closed. Babies ain't give a shit. Exactly. That is so cute. But yeah, that's what they thought of me. And obviously, I not to toot my own horn, and your horn as well. Yes, to toot your own horn. I guess let's all toot. Thank you, Yurik, so much for the resub. Let's all toot each other's horns. Happy Pride. But very cool to be memorizing books as a little baby. But yeah, my mom was like, that's like her favorite book. So I think that it's just that we read that a lot at home. and you also have it in this classroom. And so she's like into it. But yeah, no, my mom, so I was raised watching Rocky Horror Picture Show, amongst other things, and Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. My aunt, we went out a while back, and she was like, my aunt who like lives not in the area, she's like, I remember when you were a kid, and you were just sitting there watching Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and I was just like, okay. Hello, Melissa. That's how you learn to play the piano. You never learn to read music. Well, quote, learning to play songs by memory doesn't help later when you want to play new songs. It doesn't, but I think that learning without reading music, I think that learning to play music is so much more important than like, it's so much more important than people give it credit for, honestly. And like, think about all of the blind people who play music and must play it by ear. Like, we're not sitting here being like, well, Stevie Wonder's good, but he never learned how to read music. Like, fuck that bullshit. Like, music's about the sound. And of course, learning to read the music. But once you're like into it, you're going to want to learn. That's I don't know your experience, but all I know is that I don't play the instruments that I played in high school that I learned music to play with. And then I just play guitar and I just look at charts. Like, I don't know. It's not. Music should be fun. Music should be fun. How am I going to do I want to do these on like a beach, or do I want to like do them in front of, I guess I could do a rainbow gradient and then starfish on top. But also I have this like beachy polish I've never used once. Yeah. So perhaps it did not work for you. So I'm like, that's fine. Unless it's not. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Also, I don't know if I like really said hi to you, Luna. I want to say hi. Hello. By the way, we are watching a movie in the Discord today. we have it up for a vote. So go to the Discord real quick and go to movie night chat. If you would like to vote, looks like right now the leader is Camp, which is one of my favorite queer movies. It's about a bunch of high school kids in a musical theater summer camp, and it hits so close to home. And there is like, I believe, I don't know if they use it in so many words, but like the main queer character is either a trans character or just enjoys doing drag, but is a male attracted, assigned male at birth person. I read it, I think, a little more as a trans story than a gay man who likes drag story. But I don't want to put words into the movie's mouth. Really bad time for Europeans over the age of 25. You can't stay up that long or you'll suffer all week. I'm so sorry, Yurik. Oh my goodness. Are you going? Oh yeah, you can't come to the movie. Yes. I'm so glad you come to my chat though. I'm so glad that you come here. Oh my goodness. I have so many European friends too, and I'm always just like, I wish. I mean, maybe I should do a special European time stream. Maybe that's what I should do. Yes, hopefully. So yeah, we're probably gonna watch Camp. It's a musical. It's mostly, but also, okay, to sell Camp more. It is, what's her fucking name? Twilight alumni, Pitch Perfect alumni. Somebody give me a name. You know who this is. Superstar. Absolute fucking superstar. So famous. Anna Kendrick. This is her first movie. And she is so good. I remember when she started getting popular, I was like, yes, girl, yes. Like hell to the yeah. The other thing that, speaking of Stewart, I feel like you my face, Stewart. Speaking of Stewarts, Patrick Stewart is another. There's apparently a 1995 movie called Jeffrey, starring Patrick Stewart, that's also in the running. We also have a movie called Trick that I know Earth Girl has been like plugging forever. Stewart. That's how it's spelled. I'm right. Stop booing me. I'm right. That's also in the runnings. Right now they're tied. Right now we've got a 6 versus 6. You're so right, Holly. You're so right about calling doctors and insurance. I just finally am getting an appointment for, I mean, I hadn't called for it, but like, I didn't get that surgery and I'm staying on the meds instead of the surgery. And like, my meds were running out, but like my doctor never was like, do you want to come in to talk about what we're going to do? So I finally did have to call, and it wasn't that bad. But also, I just was kind of like, take care of me. I am baby. Trickstar's Nev Campbell's brother! Oh my god, we just freaking watched on 420 at my home, Reefer Madness, also starring Nev Campbell's brother. Assuming it's the same brother. I'm guessing it is. You know, like, we have, let's see how many movies we have this month. Because we're starting early. Because I didn't realize that, that we could. So let's see. We have today 1, 2. So we only have 2 more. But one of the spots is unclaimed. So perhaps you're just on the phone for 30 minutes trying to figure out what copay is for MRI. Jesus Christ. 0 is what it should be. 0 is what it should be. Okay. What I'm gonna do. This is gonna be such a fucking normcore Manny. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for this? I bought this polish back in the beginning of time. Back in the time when dinosaurs roamed the earth. I bought this polish. The year was, I don't know, 2001? I believe I wasn't a streamer yet. Other than the freaking swatch on the top of this, I do not, it wasn't the before streaming times, yeah. Other than the swatch on the top of this, I don't believe I've ever worn this. I don't believe this has ever been used. I was buying. This was before I streamed, but this was when I was starting to get serious about nail art, because here was the thing. Half of like the collabs or things that people were doing and themes that I saw, 'cause this is back when I did like the Kelly Marissa themes, back when I was like active in Kelly Marissa's Patreon. So many of them were beach themes. So 2001 BP before polish, yes. This isn't, you know what, you know what, plants, I don't fucking know. I've never worn it. It is not textured. Do the top, it's not textured. And you can see a little bit of it. It is a Zoya. This is Brighton by Zoya. I bought it because everybody was doing beach manis and I had nothing that could be like interpreted as sand. Nothing. And then I bought this. And I never did a beach mani. The beach manis I've done have all just been neon. They've all just been like a neon background or a neon blue or water or something like that. So your company sucks a lot, but one nice thing is that when we order supplies, we usually order from a place with a free gift with purchase. So we all take turns getting something if we can't find something they can use on the job sites. Like today, we got a tent thingy for them to try at the job sites if it's raining and they have to unload a lot of batteries. Microsoft was freaking out about the rain this week. And it's how you got your magic bullet blender. That is very fun. You have a Zoya that's more beach than that is. Well, I don't. I might actually. Knocking things over. Oh, it's my like glass thing. I actually might. But you know, I don't want it to be textured because I am going to be stamping on it. We're just looking for a glam beach. We're just looking for a glam beach. And this is going to be our glam beach today. This is going to be our glam beach. Yesterday during Danny's stream, she was like, what? She was like, I finally got my first thing done and it's only been an hour. And I'm like, rookie numbers. I haven't even done base coat. And it's 12:52. You can always get some genuine street sand. You know what? Considering it. I don't need, we don't need full, I just wanted to make a big stink about this because I bought this nail polish specifically for beach themed manis. Well, Zoya was having a sale. Specifically. And then I never fucking used it because y'all know I ain't that bitch. Trash Panda Panic! Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Hello. I am so happy you're here. Oh, this is on the top? I got some staining over here for some reason. I don't know what happened over here, but there's some like staining happening over here. How are you doing? I am doing very good. We have new eyebrows. Today. Take them in. They are in the early stages of having been microbladed. I did announce these in the subs only channel, which I do know that Trash Panda is in. But you've been busy. I'm just happy you're here today. And we're starting Pride Month tonight. We are probably watching the movie Camp. But if you go into the Discord, you can choose between the 3 movies. One of them almost certainly isn't going to win because it's very low right now. But I don't know. Maybe you can become 6 people. You can vote it in. Perhaps we can do that. New brow, who dis? Exactly. But yeah, I did announce this in the subs only channel. If you are a subscriber on YouTube, or sorry, not on YouTube. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, you can link up your Twitch to Discord and get special channels. I just put it in the announcements how to do that. And it's also in the rules. I think they might just be estheticians, Khaleesi. But, yes. That's fine. You can always vote for both because, like, I always tell people they can vote for both. Obviously, if you vote for, like, every single thing, that's just gonna, like, negate it out. But it also just means that I know that, like, people are interested in coming and, you know, it's good to see when more, you know, The only thing I don't like people doing is voting for a movie that they're going to vote for and then not show up to see. So if you are like, I will vote. Here's my breakdown. Feel free to vote for a movie that you will come to see, even if you will not come watch the other ones if they win. But please only vote if you are going to watch if your one wins. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Yes. With wild... Wait, what? Wait, what are you saying? Tune in early to watch Cannon Fodder play Skyrim for wild mods. Yes, Cannon Fodder is going to be playing Skyrim in the Discord between the stream and the movie night. I sadly will probably not be there because I get dinner between the two. But if he has fun, then he should do it another day too. Perhaps not a Friday, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. He needs to start playing Oblivion. He needs to fall in love with Vicente so that we can be sister wives. I want to be sister wives with your husband. Okay, it's not a strict thing, Selena. It's not a strict thing. I'm not gonna be there like counting. I'm not gonna be there like counting, but I do like being like, you know, if you're not gonna make an effort, if you're not gonna make an effort, then don't worry about the vote. You'll try to be there, but maybe playing game. That is totally fine. That is totally fine. Y'all know me. It takes a lot to get this bitch mad. Do I use base code then Peely base or reverse? I do not use a Peely base. Peely bases are for people who don't make miniatures all week. I like to know when my Manny is going to fail. Yes, we hate Peely bases. Exactly. Give you Anna Kendrick. Okay. Oh, we got a removal and an ad. I think I forgot about the Anna Kendrick. I forgot the Anna Kendrick part of camp. I should have like led with that in the chat because I was like, I love camp, but what's so great about camp? Because I was thinking about it, and the Anna Kendrick part is the best part. The Anna Kendrick part is the best part of the movie. Like full, and like you'll probably start watching being like, really? Because this isn't really like, I'm not seeing it, but you'll see it. I promise you. I promise you, you'll see it, and you'll be like, I see you, Anna Kendrick. I see you. Vote can be brought with a donation to trans rights. Yes, exactly. Exactly. We are raising money. If you did not know, I should put it in my Welcome to Nail Hell instead of Welcome to Nail Hell. Maybe I'll do that for next time. We are raising money for Trans Lifeline because we need to give trans people a fucking lifeline right now. And as you know, as many of us know, the current people are like, we don't need an unaliving hotline. Everyone's just fine. So even people who aren't trans are not getting the help that they need. But especially trans people, they need all the help they can get right now. There is just stuff happening everywhere. The stuff happening in the UK, which Trans Lifeline is worldwide, so it's going to help people in the UK too. The stuff happening in the UK, it just slams my heart into the fucking gutter, honestly, because like the UK has a lot of things going for it. I really admire the universal health care. You know, there's a lot of really nice things, and to see a group of people who otherwise are not fucking insane. I mean, obviously everybody's fucking insane. They did Brexit, whatever. But the point is that to see that, thank you so much, son. Thank you. $15 to Trans Lifeline. Thank you. Yeah. The link to donate, it's right where you would sub to me on Twitch. That's how you do it through Twitch. And it gives 100% to Trans Lifeline. 100 goes to Trans Lifeline through Twitch. But also you can do Trans Lifeline. And this is for people on YouTube as well. I am not counting. Oh my God, Mr. Wright is Anik. I thought I needed to look into that. I was like, I will look into that, and then I didn't. I thought you were talking about a different movie. Okay, we will perhaps revisit Mr. Wright. We'll revisit that. We'll go back to that. But yeah, so, blah, blah, blah. What was I saying? The point is, is that. You can donate directly to them, and let me know if you do. Let me know how much. I mean, you don't have to let me know, but like if you want to let me know, if you want to say it in the chat, we will trust you. Because I'm not like the last time we partnered with Equality Florida, it's been a rough year, y'all. You know, it's been a rough year. So I wasn't doing that today. I wasn't going to really do a big old thing this year, but we are raising money, and we have already raised a lot today. I set my goal for the month to be 500. I think Shepard's out the window. This little bitch. We're already at 165 out of the 500. I don't know if I'll be matching, but I might be matching. I might be looking for some outside donors that aren't in my stream. Be like, hi, do you want to help me match? Which I guess wouldn't technically be matching. It would just be begging. But I don't fucking care. I'll beg. You just finished watching Twilight with Anna Kendrick's boobs were boobing in the prom scene. We love it. We love to see it. We love the lesbian flag. We love being gay for Anna. We are all gay for Anna. No matter your gender, you're gay. Oh, thank goodness you weren't outside. Yeah, do you have a movie that you want to be a vote for? You just claimed the upcoming freebie because one of the options is 750 purchase amount of... Thank you, Holly. Ooh, hello. Hello, Holly. Those bog bags. Hi, Shepard. Okay. Come here. We need to... Oh, Neko, your brother's gone. I need to show them the thing that I meant to show them earlier. Y'all have a new emote. Do you want to find it? You have 2 new emotes. Yes! Hello, Holly. Welcome. Welcome. Check out your emotes. I did not watch Conclave. Is it good? Jeremy Zoe saw it. Camp sounds fun. You're pretty open. All right. Shepard is baby. Shepard's always baby. Look at that baby face. Look at that. My nails are wet as hell, though, Shepard. Wet as hell. You know what I mean? Yes. She just, like, pressed her neck against my hand and swallowed. Okay. You could go over here. There we go. Okay. We're so covered in cat hair. I need a fan. Where's my... I do have an electric fan in here. I'm not supposed to sweat with these eyebrows for another, like, 5 days. This is the Main Street Electrical Parade. So we're getting gay in here. Nothing gayer than the Main Street Electrical Parade. Point is I'm not supposed to sweat in these eyebrows. What did I do immediately when I got home from getting these eyebrows? Cook dinner, sweating like a pig. Okay, not really sweating like a pig, just like sweating. Sweating like a general human. And I was trying so freaking hard to not like... So I had like a fan on my face and whatever, but honestly, we've just been eating out since then. I'm like, I don't want to ruin my eyebrows. I spent good money on these eyebrows. I so don't usually get like, yay, you found them, yes. Too many emojis. We have a lot of emojis. Yes, so yeah, I need to change his icon to show that he's an artist for the channel now. But yeah, freaking I forgot that I had the Nyan fan. I forgot that I had that. Where is that even? Where is the Nyan fan? I don't even have that. Oh, Jajoob, you're using... I always forget that I have that other thing. I have that, like, emojis that I don't have thing. Thank you so much, Allie. $15 to Trans Lifeline. Thank you. You're too old for Twitch. We welcome you, though. Twitch is great. Honestly, I love Twitch. But yeah, our good friend, the Fruit Bat / Flex in the Discord made us these emotes of Shep and Neko, and they also made me these like tags to go on their carriers so that when I take them to the vet, I can be the coolest. I can be like the coolest cat mom. Yes, it came from Better TTV. I set that up a million years ago. But there are still good emotes there. Oh, how do you donate so you go back to YouTube? Let me show you. You donate the same place where you would subscribe. Let me find that for you. I can show it to you on my screen, and then we can do it together. I mean, I already donated. I donated 50 so far, but let me screen share. What you're gonna do is right below me, and this, I don't know exactly where it is on a phone, but right below me, there's a donate to charity button. You can either donate to charity or you can support me. I recommend donating to charity. That's my recommendation. And yeah, we are 180 out of $500 raised. I love the Twitch functionality. They gave 100% to charity, 100%. And we can see right here how much we have made, and it's amazing. I love it. I love it. All right, let me pause myself so I'm not just like, you did it on your work phone, but didn't work on your phone, but it worked on your laptop. No. Okay, let me look on my phone. Let's see if I can pull it up on my phone. Well, you can do it while I'm offline too. If you want to go to an actual computer and log in. Or you can just go to the website. You can just go to the website as long as they're getting it. I need to set up my fan ASAP, by the way. Fruitbat, hello. I need to edit you. But I'm going to look at my channel. I'm going to look at my channel, and let's see. If I gift a sub, fuck, how do you donate to charity? I do not know if you can do it from the app. I'm so sorry. I wish you could. But if you can get to a computer, you can donate and get into the final count over here, which I may or may not be matching. We'll see. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much though. No, you're fine. Thank you so much for trying. It means a lot. It really means a lot. Let me go put my fan on because I am sweating and it's not allowed. I just talked to freaking the fruit bat about that last night. Not allowed. All right, hopefully that's not too loud for you. Yes, protect my eyebrows. I am getting them like refilled. Touched up, as some people say. Touched up. But I do need to protect them. Okay, let me get though to my dashboard. And the fruit bat is now... I can edit your name. I can edit your name? That's crazy. That is crazy. Hold on. Roles manager. Okay. Add new. The fruit bat. That you are an artist. You are. Yes. There we go. You are now a channel artist. Congratulations. You done it. Thank you. All right. There we go. Let us add more of Brighton. So yeah, this nail polish I have not worn ever before. And it is quite lovely. It's just kind of like a soft gold glitter in a beige base. In a beige vase. God, I have so many stains on the tips of my nails. I should have like buffed or something. And my tips of my nails are also like freaking ragged. Yes, Fruit Bat is a very, very talented artist, and I have some old ass art. Old ass art. I am talking early 2000s from high school. Old ass art. I actually got a frame for the one that I found, that really old one that I found. I need to frame it. You have to run errands and the app never cooperates in the car. Okay, thank you for hanging out, Jadoob. Yes, I will see you at movie night. I'll see you at movie night. There we go. I have to decide what flags to put on the gay fish, but I think we have enough for most flags. We have enough for most flags. It's not gonna look as good as Danny's. I have to say, I haven't seen Linry's yet, but it is not gonna look as good as Danny's. It will look different. It'll be a different thing, but Danny's looks so cool. So freaking cool. You can see it in the Discord. So cool. All right. By the way, as y'all know, I've had a weird hate boner about Disney Channel original movies recently, because I've had a number of people, hello Kadachi, be like, how have you not ever seen a Disney Channel original movie? Which I did watch one before they were called DCOMs. If you go on the Wikipedia, there's a cutoff date. I did watch Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme that had Little Richard in it. That was one of my favorite things to watch as a kid, and it fucking ruled. But I've never seen a Disney Channel original movie ever in my life. And I realized recently, I'd always had a suspicion. Oh my God, a memory unlocked. I'm so excited. I am a Disney Parks stan. Also, the first Disney Channel original movie. Let's see how old I was when it came out. The thing is that I feel like here on the internet, we all kind of assume that anybody who looks remotely our age is our age. And here's the thing. Even if you're only 4 years younger than me, that is plenty of time for what you were watching to be fucking baby shit for me. So then I started watching the Disney Channel musicals. You low-key loved High School Musical. You know what? That's great. That's great. Okay, so there was Disney Channel premiere films. And that is where Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme happened. In 1990, Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme happened. I've probably seen a few other of these Disney Channel originals that were not DCOMs. Then they started calling them DCOMs, Disney Channel Original Movies. 1997. So I was 10 when that happened, when the first one ever came out. But I do remember that around that time, I started being like, Disney Channel's kind of lame. It's kind of for lame people, right? And that's because I was like, the movie that I was obsessed with in 1997, it was Scream. So I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else. I'm just saying that, like, I wanted to watch, like, adult stuff. Wait. You haven't seen High School Musical. Yes, you have. You're thinking of Hairspray. Hairspray and High School Musical, very different. You have a friend who hosted a DCOM podcast, but apparently I wasn't supported enough to watch any at that time. That sucks. I fucking love Fraggle Rock. I watched so much Fraggle Rock, and I also love Zac Efron. Zac Efron's had some questionable work done, which, like, R.I.P. your face, man. I don't know how he looks right now. Hopefully he's gotten better. But man, what a fucking hunk. Oh my God. What a hunk. Holy shit. He can get it. Yeah. Only reason to watch the Greatest Showman. Only reason to watch fucking Zac Efron. That's what I wish I was doing right now. But anyway, yeah. So the point is that I was too cool for the Disney Channel original movies. And if you're like, how did you miss them? I'm like, look, I was born in 1987. If you were born 2 or more years later than me, if you're born 4 years later than me, then we didn't even go to high school at the same time. So that is why. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I will continue to have these breakdowns about Disney Channel original movies. that nobody ever asked for. Yeah, you were in 1984, so this was like baby shit for you. This was like, you were probably old enough when Disney Channel original movies started taking off that like you probably wouldn't even care anymore, but you just didn't have children and you just like didn't, and also we're not a child. At least I'm assuming around that time you didn't have children yet. Or I'll write a book about you. You're actually the same age as Husbando. But yeah, so remember that. When you are talking to somebody around your age, and you're like, how were you not into that thing I was into when I was a child? 4 years is a big ass difference when you're a child. Big difference. Think about your annoying younger sibling and how they really were not that younger than you. But everything that they did was baby stuff and you hated it. Just remember that. Not that that ever happened to me, because I was the child. And that's actually also probably the thing, is that like I also didn't have any younger siblings. And I didn't have any younger cousins. Like, we were the only, like, I had my cousin Jessie, who was about my age. We weren't actually related, but we might as well have been. And I didn't even have any other cousins. So, like, where was I ever gonna be shown this stuff? Which, by the way, when I was getting my eyebrows microbladed, and I know I'm gonna get, like, shit about this. When I was getting, actually, let me read some of the stuff that's, let's see. You're thinking he's too young for you, but he's a year older than me. Yeah. In High School Musical, he's too young for us. For everybody in this chat, everyone, he was too young for us then. But he has grown. He is, man. I mean, I guess not for, at the time, he was a year older than you, so that was fine. But point is, if he was that age now, jail, straight to jail. 4 years is a lot that age, and now at the time it took for those films to get to Europe, so I was way too old for them. Exactly. You never saw any of those Disney Channel original movies and shows either. Yes. And you're more than 4 years older than me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you would have never seen them. Except for you have some children in your life. I don't have any children in my life. I have like 0 kids in my life. And with the art we've been making at the house, we're never going to have any children in our life. They're not allowed in the house, actually. You're in the middle of making a clip and got a phone call, but here it is. Oh my goodness, what is it? Fucking Carol bag. You just finished watching Twilight with Anna Kendrick's boobs were boobing in the prom scene. We love it. We love to see it. We love the lesbian flag. We love being gay for Anna. We are all gay for Anna, no matter your gender. Ah, no, you're gay. Oh, thank goodness you weren't outside. You weren't gay. Thank goodness you weren't outside. Thank you. Yeah. No matter what gender you are, you're gay for Anna Kendrick. That's kind of like me. Like, if you're having sex with me, no matter your gender, it's a little bit gay. A little bit. I have actually, like... I have been with a dude or two where I was just like, I don't feel like... this is correct. I feel like you're too straight for this. Like, this was your first gay experience. Never been with a chick like that. Because, like, I mean, of course, like, if they're having sex with me, they're clearly a bit queer. Clearly. Just, you know, generally. But also usually, like, I feel like, maybe this is TMI, but adult channel for adult people. Some women don't think that they're bisexual, even when they've had sex with women. And some people who've had sex with women probably aren't bisexual, but they'll be like, thank you, Holly, you did it! As I'm talking about my bisexual experiences. Thank you. $25 a Trans Lifeline. Thank you so much. Let us take a little peek at how much we have raised. 205. Everybody, thank you. Like, honestly, like, I just set this up kind of like, okay, I should absolutely use this time of year to give back. And you're blowing me away. You're absolutely blowing me away. As a non-binary, if you like me, you're gay. Exactly. If you like me, you're gay. I'm so Holly, hold on. I want Well, actually, I don't know. I want to gift you a sub, but if you're never coming back to Twitch, then it's not really a point. But it would be good to gift you a sub anyway. just as a gesture. It's okay. I'm definitely going to. I'm gonna gift a sub. Gift to specific viewer. Oh wait, I can just go into the chat. I can just go into the chat. You're happy to do? Okay. But I want to. I'm gonna think on that. I'm gonna think on it. Thank you. I really appreciate how much effort you went to. I really appreciate it. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. I have a better one. Than gifting you a sub. One sec. Oh my god, this is such an ordeal. You're right. This is such an ordeal. I'm so glad I'm not on the frickin' sharing my screen accidentally. There we go. Is it gonna show up? In your honor, I donated $5 more. There you go. That's better. Yeah, PSA cannot donate through phone or tablet. That sucks so bad. But yeah. But for your trouble, you actually donated 30. Let's put it that way. There we go. By the way, speaking of gifting subs, bingo Sunday. Danny, what's the theme? Does anybody know the theme? Does anybody know what we do here? Because I certainly don't. I'm gonna go in with a top coat on this. It's already 122. Jesus Christ. Vacation themed. Vacation destinations. Okay. All right. Looking forward to everybody being like, I like to be on a beach. I also like to be on a beach. Me as well. I like to be on a beach. And also, I like to be on a beach. I want to pick up bingo. You're going to go for your first time. It is 4 p.m. PST here on Sunday. So that means, let's see, I'm not going to do all the math, but East Coast, it's 7. I know that. Trying to get the mauvest vacation destinations. Wouldn't it be, isn't Prague pink? That's not mauve, but like somebody might just have the wrong color. Isn't Prague really pink? I've heard that. 5 mountain time. 5 p.m. mountain time. Can't stand being on the beach for more than 2 to 3 days. He hates staying in the sun, right? I can't stand to be on the beach for more than 2 to 3 minutes. I get there and I'm like, wow. Can I go now? Could I leave, please? That cat, I haven't looked at any of the spoilers. You want to go to the Ice Hotel and see the Northern Lights? That would be amazing. Yeah, I like Northern vacations better. Most of your friends are in other time zones, so you have them memorized. There you go. The NV lacquer looks like lizard skin. I love it. I want to stay on a lizard. That's my goal in life, is to stay on a lizard. All right. The nails are settling. And we're going to be doing reverse stamping, so why don't we just go ahead. Let's get out some colors. I'm going to use some glisten and glow in this. We got the glisten and glow tiki time. No. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Don't worry. We're fine. How are you? We got glistening glow tiki time. We got that. I feel like I'm missing one of these. I am missing, I think. No, this is the hot pink. I'm missing the watermelon pink. I'm missing like the red pink. Is what I'm missing. Is it up here? It might just be up here. All right, I also have a red to use. And I gotta decide. Oh, we need like trans colors. We need so many colors. Oh my god. Oh, oh boy. Oh boy. All right. For trans colors, we're gonna be using some Mooncats. I keep bumping my pinky. Is what it is. Let's see. We need like the full rainbow, so we're gonna need a blue. We're gonna need a blue for the full rainbow. We're gonna need a purple for the full rainbow. Wow. Okay. We need pansexual colors. We'll worry about all of that a little bit later. But let's get our stampers out. Okay. You going to bed now? You hope you have a great stream? Thank you. I hope I do too. I also hope that we have a fun time. I also hope we have fun and a good time together. Thank you for stopping by, Yerk. Thank you for the sub. All right. I'm not gonna do too many. I'm not gonna do too many. Whew. At the same time, at least. You're going for snacks, but sports is tempting. What are you talking about? Can we vote for August? Oh, we can vote for the August theme. Sun burns your heart and sand hurts your feelings. Exactly. Look, last time I had my dermatologist give me like an all over look around, he was like, your skin looks great. You don't spend like any time in the sun, do you? And I was like, at like zero. I'm an indoor cat. And when I do go out in the sun, I like cover up. I wear a hat. Like, I am an old lady. My mom said that my great grandma's skin was like good, like till the day she died on my dad's side. And that's what I'm going for. I'm going for a miserable old woman who has never gone outside without like a million layers on. Oh, there's a time travel theme. I guess it could be like different eras in history. You could like do that. I guess you could just do the mere concept. You want a sun hat the size of a kiddie pool? Absolutely. They need to make more, like, there needs to be, like, what's, like, an alternative sun hat scenario? Because, like, I always just kind of feel, I tend to wear, like, kind of a, like, big fedora is, like, generally my go-to when it comes to sun protection. Because it seems like it fits. It seems like it seems like it fits my vibe the most, I guess. Like, but it doesn't necessarily fit my vibe. Yes. I do actually have a sun hoodie. I do. I've never used it yet though. You saw a long sleeve bathing suit on TikTok. You want to see if you can order one. I know that Torrid has a few different longer options. They have a few different options. I was on Torrid last night again because I can't be stopped. Somebody is calling me. Oh, it's the university people. Not for a university. It's for something called university, but I didn't want to dox myself in places that I go. Point is, I could wear a sun hoodie. I do like a big hat though. I just want it to be totally covered. Is polish called day drinking? Yes. I wish that drinking didn't make me so damn sick. Anybody else? I get headaches from drinking like at all. And usually I can handle a beer or a seltzer. Spiked seltzer. That I can usually fuck with. But like anything else, immediate headache. Oh, Monarch. I love Monarch. I sit here not looking at any of these. But you know what? I will look at them soon. I guarantee it. I Garen flippin' it. Okay, so let us clean our palette. And we'll start with these three, and we'll just kind of like see where we go. I wonder how small of a flag I can fit into these starfish. And like, do I start with like, what flag do I even start with? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm, oh, for me or for the fruit bat. Your horrific multi-day hangovers if you have more than 2 drinks. That sucks. I might be allergic to like, I don't know. I don't think I'm allergic to tannins because like chocolate doesn't bug me at all. And I know that like chocolate is supposed to bug you in black tea and that doesn't bug me. So I don't think it's tannins, but I don't know. I think it's just that like I get migraines. Start with the rainbow or my flags, but I was just kind of like, what if I want my flags last? What if I want to get in the groove and then do my flags? But yeah, I could start with the rainbow, and honestly, that would be nice. That would be nice to get out of the way. So let's put these to the side. Let's just start with the rainbow. This is actually not a very thick red, but I'm gonna put these in front of a. I'm gonna put these in front of a thing. So here's actually, I think what I'm gonna do. I want these to come from the inside, or from the outside in, or both. So what I'm gonna do. I guess I didn't clean this brush out last time. Why? Is I'm actually gonna do like I'm gonna kind of plot this. You have the opposite problem. You get headaches only if you only have 1 or 2 drinks. You gotta get crunked. That's amazing. It kind of makes me wonder if like I should just keep going. But I do have this very like very traumatic experience that I had where I was like, I was having a headache and I knew, oh, I didn't want that to be blue. I wanted it to be purple. I wonder if I could dotting tool it out. Let's tool this out. There, we dotting tooled it out. Let's get that perp. This, of course, is my favorite purple ever made by the company that betrayed me. You live in Wisconsin, you bleed beer. Maybe because I'm from California, I should eat tacos. If it's like, if I'm gonna drink, I should just eat tacos while I drink. And then perhaps that will save me. Perhaps I will be saved. It was very interesting to me when I was getting my brows done. The chick doing them asked me my ethnicity. She's like, what's your ethnicity? And I was like, what? And she was like, your ethnicity, like, are you white or Mexican? I was like, oh, I'm white. And she was like fully, like really, like no Mexican at all. I was like, no. No, I'm not. Sorry. But yeah, she just I think she was just trying to get exactly the right tone. You're white, Arctic white, right? I mean, I kind of wanted to say like, well, I'm Jewish. If that counts, because for some people it does. Okay, maybe planning this out isn't gonna work, so I'm just gonna start with red on the outside. I actually think I might have kind of fucked. Actually, you know, okay. It's fine. It's fine, and even if it's not fine, we're just gonna play in this space a little bit. We're just gonna play in this space. I'm a little shaky today. But I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna take my time. Because obviously there's exceptions. But you can do incredible art even when your hands shake. You just need to get a nice flat surface. I do not know if this is going to work. I think that is just too much red. I think it's just too much red. I think I'm going to have to do them sideways. I really wanted to do it this way, but I don't think it's going to work. Probably because my hair is very dark compared to my complexion. Yeah. So your cousin always asked you as an exchange student growing up because their parents are pasty AF. Wait, what's happening with Kadachi? Do Piper focus? What's happening? Had a couple of ladies at work ask you if you're Latino because my name is Felix, and when I said no, they asked where her name came from, and I was like, colonization, I guess. See, I have French heritage, and that's where it came from. Yeah, like, you could be like, I'm French. Heritage-wise. I mean, I guess I'm kind of like Jewish heritage-wise, but I'm like technically Jewish. I'm technically Jewish, the best kind of Jewish. Every Jewish group except for the most strict ones think I'm Jewish. Weird that you have to prove it. I mean, I don't have to prove it. No one's asking yet. Fuck, man. But if I did, my mom has the papers. Danny's doing dupes for the new Mooncat collection. Very exciting. I'm so out of the loop when it comes to like anything. The Hollow Taco collection that dropped a while ago, I think the new frosted metals though, I'm kind of like eyeing. I'm kind of eyeing those frosted metals. All right. I will, though, start from both sides for this scenario. So let's do purple. Screw those $18 thermals. Oh, my God. $18 thermals, and they're just a thermal? No fucking thank you. Like, I understand... I understand that Mooncat did not necessarily want to raise their prices. They had high prices, and then to keep, you know, their price point, like, to kind of just keep it going, they had to, you know, raise prices. But first off, I would not buy a Mooncat thermal cream. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. If you want to buy a thermal cream, go fucking check out, Fancy Gloss when they're on sale, because they'll actually last you. Do not take a chance on an unknown thermal cream unless you just love throwing your money away. That's my thought. Maybe if it's a free gift, but if there's anything else you want, do that and then go to Fancy Gloss and then just don't take a chance on the thermal cream. And if it's Cirque, don't you fucking do it, you know? Just don't. Just say no to Cirque thermals. You love thermals personally, they are even to indies. I think thermals are great. It's just that Mooncat, their first thermal, a lot of people said was dead on arrival and had a really bad finish. Or a really bad consistency. Thermals are great. I just think that one should be careful with the thermals that they get. I have thermals that I keep in a fridge and they have lasted me for 3 years. And then I've had thermals that are dead on arrival. So that's all I'm saying. Especially they're shipping them out in the summer. No, thank you. You can probably get the neon white from LA Colors. I don't categorically say no to Cirque. I used to be a massive Cirque fan. This is the first time in years I haven't bought the entire Vice collection. But I have stopped being an influencer. I no longer, like, I was never successful at it. I was successful at influencing, but I never got any kickback or anything or money from it. So who even cares? But this year I was just like, because, you know, my primary hobby really now is mini painting. And mini painting even might become more than a hobby in a number of ways. But not in ways that, there's a lot of things about mini painting that are pushing me in that direction. One of the big ones is that my husband loves this hobby as well, so like it's really nice to have something to do with my partner, because my partner is my most important person, and so I want to do everything with him. Mini painting's so fun. You should do it. You should do it. I actually have a mini I don't know, if you want to send me your address, I can send you one. Three raccoons in a trench coat. I could print you one. I printed it for my friend. You will cry when Rage Bait dies. I'm so sorry. Your primary hobby when full circle back to cross stitch. Yeah. When your friend designed a mini for you and you want to order it IRL, you should. You should. All right. I'll print you a Trash Panda. I might even have one that I can just send you already. You live in Texas and fancy gloss over 2 years. Still transitions during summer heat too. See? You have KB Shimmers at 6 years old and still transitions. Yeah, everybody share your, because yeah, I'm not against thermals. I think thermals are great, and I think some companies make thermals that never die. I mean, they do die, but like, it takes a lot. And if you could leave them in the fridge, it's even longer. But there are some companies, specifically Cirque and Mooncat. Mooncat's only tried a thermal once before. So if you want to take a bet on them, go for it. But I wouldn't. I would just go with tried and true brands that know what they're doing. And like, you can be a brand, that's not the color I just put down. You can be a brand that does something great in one way and then just be garbage at another kind of thing. And that doesn't mean they're a bad brand. And you know, like, it's their right to like try something new. But yeah, for me personally, I'm like, specifically when it comes to thermals, I'm like, there are companies I won't order from because I still want to waste my money. Oh my god, I totally forgot I have my polished pickup. Okay, maybe when we're done, I'll at least swatch one on my right hand. Like, I totally forgot I have my polished pickup. I have a thermal. Your Holo Taco thermals are still working and you don't refrigerate them. Excellent. Those shouldn't be old enough to be dead yet, but sometimes they are. Neko-sensei, you're back! Oh my god. Oh no, you put your hand in. He had his little hand through the hole. It was so cute. Look at that boy. Look at the child. We have come for the child. The zoom's not working. But, Neko. Hi, baby. You wanna let the people see a little more of you? Hello, my little baby. Hello. Hello. I love you. Oh. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. Look at the baby. Yes. He's such a baby. Neko is 100% a baby. Sometimes I just hold Neko and I tell him, you are a literal human baby. I also tell him that he's so big that we have to be careful that the cops don't see him because they'll call animal control and take him to a big cat sanctuary. Right, Neko? They're going to take you away. You got to be really careful. And sometimes I also tell him that he's so small that we're going to lose him in like the carpet. I'm like, you're microscopic. You're such a tiny little baby. You're so small. How'd you get so small? The baby is too small. Take the hammer and fix the baby. He is literal baby. Yeah, you tell your dogs your birth then. That's true though. Neko does not speak English. He is both completely confused and not confused. I have a feeling he's going to start doing something really cute soon. So I'm going to keep my face like this. I'm going to keep my face over here. Neko, show something cute to the class. Do something cute, Neko. Oh, there. Do something cuter. I know you can do it. Cute. Be cuter. Hi, Sark. Yeah. You don't want the cops to take you away, right? You don't want to go to the big cat sanctuary. They'll all make fun of him because he's a little small for a big cat. But he is for sure. He is for sure. Right? He's the best. He's the best. Streamer extorts child live on camera for views. Absolutely. I extort a literal human baby. Neko, are you my literal human baby? Yeah. He's licking his own tummy just like a literal human baby would. Just like they can. You want to go to the big cat sanctuary? I'll call the cops on you right now. There's a big cat at Sark's house. They're like, who is that? What are you talking about? This isn't animal control. And I'm like, but you don't understand. And they're like, no, I don't. I don't understand. Sark, have you played Oblivion? Quick question for you. Have you played Oblivion? I feel like you're the kind of person who would have played Oblivion. What am I doing with a baby panther? It's a good question. Mostly cleaning his litter box, honestly. You have not played Oblivion, but you do have it purchased. Play it. Play it and fall in love with Vicente Valtieri. I know he's probably not your type. But I don't know. Maybe you'll make an exception. Maybe you'll make an exception so I can watch. That's what I would like to do. There we go. Oblivion has taken over my life, and I found out something really... Not the new update, just the original. You should get the new update. You should buy the remake, because they have made some quality of life changes that you will probably appreciate. I have tried to play Oblivion, the original Oblivion, before, and it did not work. This is a wild and ferocious beast who has tricked you into being their servant. My cat, yeah. Absolutely. Neko is a wild and ferocious beast. Women wanting to watch me make out with a man is a disturbingly increasing trend in your life. Why is it disturbing? It's Pride Month almost, Sark. I can't open this nail polish. There we go. Sorry, I'm not implying that not wanting to make out with your own gender is homophobic, but if it gets me your more yaoi moments, maybe I will. One time I was at a party and we were playing some good old truth or dare. And somebody dared these two guys to kiss. And we were like adults. We were like adults. And so the one guy kissed the other guy, and then the other guy like kind of like pulled him back, and then they like actually like made out a little bit, and it was extremely hot. And then the one guy's girlfriend was like, "Oh my god, yowie!" And it was the funniest fucking thing. I was like, this is hilarious. I love this. Speaking of Yowie moments, he went to Barnes & Noble earlier and got the 5th volume of Dangerous Convenience Store. Ah! Oh my god. Fruit Bat, you gotta, I wonder if that's the end. Is that the end? Do you know if it's the end? Because it's so good. It's so good. Oh my god. But yeah, we do like what we like. Did you know, Sark, that for the Fallout fan celebration, which, by the way, my Fallout husbando, Paladin Dance, my favorite Fallout love interest, Paladin Dance, he is going to be, the actor is going to be at the Fallout fan celebration in Good Springs later this year that I am going to, and I am making a big Cherry Bomb cosplay. Cherry Bomb has blonde hair. My eyebrows are going to be fucking ridiculous, but some people are like that. Yes, Fallout fan celebration in Good Springs, California. I will probably be busy most of that weekend doing stuff, but I would love to see people there. If you want to go, I will at least say hi, if not perhaps arrange. If enough people are going, maybe arrange a dinner or something for all of us to get together. Let's look up the Fallout fan celebration. Fallout. I will share the link too. Fan celebration. Also, a guy who I do not remember who he plays in Fallout. I assume if I saw something he played in Fallout and I was really excited about it, whatever, I would remember him, but he does play Sheogorath in the Shivering Isles DLC for Oblivion. November 14th through 16th. There we go. Oh, is it in Nevada? I thought it was in California. Well, I don't know. We're staying in Prim, Nevada. We're staying at State Line, not in the city of State Line. We're staying on the State Line that you see when you go to Vegas from where I live. We are possibly going to be running some tabletop events. We're in talks with the people, but they don't have a lot of room. That's the thing. They don't have a lot of room at the fan celebration. It's like we'll see. So we might be running a tabletop event at the fan celebration. I guess it is. It's in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. I'm not exactly sure. I'm staying in Prim. I'm staying at the Bison Steve, aka the Buffalo Bills, because they have like a thing there. All right. We need another flag. Let's do a trans flag. I need to actually look at a trans flag to make sure I'm doing it right. Oh my goodness. But yes, the guy who voices Sheogorath, he has been my only solace in this world without Vicente Valtieri. My only solace has been Sheogorath. He is just like an unhinged but very sexy silver fox with like yellow cat eyes, and I'm like, sir, how may I serve? Let me, unlike Vicente, where I'm like, what's the term, hear me out? Unlike Vicente, where I have to give you a hear me out cake, I feel like Sheogorath doesn't need a hear me out cake. You see what I mean? And he talks like really fun too. He's just like super unhinged but super sexy. I'm very into it. So yeah, this voice actor is gonna be there, and I don't remember his name, so don't at me. But very, very down to clown. Non-zero chance. Close to zero, but non-zero. Thank you, Trash Panda. Non-zero chance I'll end up sucking his dick. Non-zero chance. I do not see what you mean, but pop off, my liege. How do you not see what I mean? I don't understand, but it's okay. It's okay. Danny and I, we understand that we do not have all the same tastes. I also think Hubs could pull off Sheogorath. He saw the jacket and he was like, I wish I could pull that off. And I was like, you absolutely can. Sir, serve. Exactly. Exactly. I'm just like, hello, my dude. Hello. But yeah, for Paladin Dance, though, I do believe I will be making him a gift of some variety. And maybe I'll try to make minis for every person there. We'll see. For not every person, but for every actor from the series there. I might make Sheogorath for this is kind of a freeform trans flag, by the way. This trans flag I'm making. But I think it's okay. I think it's alright that it's a little more freeform. Paladin pants, yes. But yeah, I'm very excited. Mostly I'm just excited to, my goal whenever I meet a celebrity is to walk up to them and say, oh, I love your work, and then walk away and never speak to them again. So we'll see if that happens. We'll see if that happens, or if I make friends with them and then I'm like, this is too much for me, I'm scared. Freeform trans flag works because gender is pretty freeform. You're so right. You're so right, and you should say it. All right, so let's put white in the middle. Let that dry a little bit. We'll put white on the back. This has been definitely, all of my streams recently have definitely been like freaking freeform, for lack of a better term. Tangent time all the time. Gender, it's more of a set of guidelines. Yeah, exactly. But it shouldn't even be, honestly. Honestly. All right. And I guess let's go to pan. Let's pan it up. Pan it up. Okay. Pan is yellow, blue, and pink. Pan flag. Okay. Pink. So like, this is the watermelon pink. I don't have the other pink. That means that it's probably actually still out. Yes. Yes. There. The whole Tiki Time collection together. Jenner be like, here's some examples, but feel free to make your own. Exactly. Exactly. Tangent time would be a great emote. I will look into it. I don't have enough emotes, though. I don't have enough emotes. I had to remove one to add both cats. But I actually might put the emote back. And, I might put the emote back. And just add Shepherd and Neko to the free for in chat emotes. Because, like, I don't feel like anybody's gonna want to use my cat emotes in a different chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, store-bought is fine. Exactly. If you can't make your gender on your own, store-bought is fine. Yes. Well, I used to have, like, more than enough. I, like, didn't have enough to fill it completely up. But now I had those two cat emotes. And all the cool streamers have emotes of their cats. I was telling Nikki today that she should put a litter box in her stream room because she's hoping to start streaming again. And I'm hoping this for her as well. And I was like, and then you can, like, complain about when they make nasty poops, because my favorite streamers do that with their cats. All right. We have the pan flag. Now we can back up the trans flag with white. Reading a middle grade book right now about a non-binary kid, and little you totally needed it. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. I had a teacher who talked about when she was a kid how she always like really wanted to be a boy and tried to like do all these different things to like become a boy. And I don't think that there was really like a moral to her story when she told it. But I always wonder how she's doing now. I always wonder if that ever like came up for her again. Everybody totally needs cat emotes. Aww. Ah. All right. This pan flag, it's looking great. This pan flag is my Roman Empire. No. This is my masterpiece. I am so excited about this fic I'm writing. It's come together so well. I decided to just kind of like go all in and just like write it. Just like be like, I'm just gonna start all one document. I'm just gonna start. And I decided to like, except for like some stuff that I really needed to know, I decided to not research anything while writing it. Write strictly on vibes. And there were some areas that I was like, I don't really know what's happening here. And then when I went back and I did look up stuff, I was like, oh, this makes sense. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, this would make sense. Oh, this would make sense. So yeah, because I've been really struggling with the main fanfic I'm working on right now. And so I'm hoping that I can like do this and just kind of get myself to be a little more comfortable just busting something out, because I do think that making minis has been really good for my creative process, because with nails and nail art, you have to be done by a certain time. Like for me, I had to be done in 3 hours, but like you just cannot like keep working on your nails for days at a time unless you're doing press-ons, which is the reason I don't do press-ons. Hello, Justice Stress, researchers for the week. You're so right. Hello, how are y'all tonight? We're good. We are celebrating Pride. Trans rights, trans rights, trans rights, trans rights. Have a nice day. And we are donating to Trans Lifeline today. So if you have any extra, throw it in there. But if not, I'm just so happy to see you. I just wanted to announce all we're doing, because I know that this is some stuff that you fucking love. And I love it too. But yeah, we're kicking off Pride Month. We have a Pride movie in the Discord tonight. We're probably going to be watching Camp. Probably going to be watching Camp. Yes, we are almost certainly watching Camp tonight. And we are doing some gay fish, and by gay fish, it's starfish. Or as we like to call them, Matamfim. Welcome to, I have to explain everything that's happening here because the Discord community special. Huzzah! Does that mean it's cat medicine time? Yes! Cat medicine time. I forgot my nose ring today because my CPAP does not support me wearing a nose ring anymore. My old CPAP, I could wear a nose ring with. This CPAP is like, you're not allowed to be cool and breathe at night at the same time. And I'm like, fine. All right, so I think I'm gonna start. I probably shouldn't have. I don't know. Matamfim for life. Like, Tam Fim. What did I do with the plate? Because I'm gonna need it again. I'm gonna need this plate again. What did I do with it? Quick question. Where did my plate go? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? It can't be that far. Neko, do you have my plate? It is over here. It fell down. So, there's a stamping plate company called CADS, and they make the best stamping plates in the world. How do I get this so that it is, like, focused? And so this is a plate that's very famous around these parts. Can we? Maybe I'll just put it down here. I don't know. Point is that it has all these things on it. It has like pizza. It has donut. It has cake, watermelon, fish, ice cream, sun. Oh, sun's not a food as well. Strawberry, carrot, and oh, it's not. I need to clean this. I need to clean this so you can even see what it says. And so I can stamp with it again. Matamfim. So yeah, we call them Matamfim here because of life. Because that's what they want to be called. Alright, so on my middle finger, I'm going to put this trans starfish. And I'm going to put this pan starfish. Because these are the ones that are the closest to my heart. So they're going on the flipper. They're going on the flipper. So when I flip somebody off, I can be like, happy pride. You do have a group chat right now called Gay Egg Club. I'm loving this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Next we have the all-around rainbow starfish. But we're not done yet. We still have more starfishes to go. Those are just the ones that I've done so far. Oh my god, pride worms, Kadachi. We are making Kadachi. I had plans and they're ruined. Hello, Spooky Mouse. Hello. Thank you. You're doing pride stream without a nose ring? How dare. I could go get it, I suppose. I have a lot of nose rings. I should just like throw some in a dish here so I can put it on. But yeah, I hate it because like I'm also worried it's gonna heal up, and I don't think it's gonna heal up. I've had it for like 10 years. I don't think it's gonna heal up. But I worry. We are gay starfishing, actually, or gay matamfiming, as we call it. I'm not gonna explain the matamfim again. I can show you though a mani done. A mani I did done. I need to close all of these windows. Wait, no, I can't close all these windows because that's where a lot of my streamer stuff is. So don't go scorched earth right now, Stephanie. Don't go scorched earth. Just close the tabs you need. All right. Tell your 4-year-old niece to flip people off, but she was a baby and now she does it all the time. Oh my god, incredible. I think that is what you need to be showing children to do. I'm going to show you a picture of a really good Matamfin Manny I did. Kadachi, I think I will do pride worms. Because now that you're pointing it out, I'm like, oh. But the pride worms. I'm just going through my all my old manis. We can also take a little tour. Let's take a little detour. I do want to be done on time, but we can take a little detour to last year's Pride, where what we had the gradient. We had the gradient. We had Brad and Janet, my favorite bisexuals. We had Iron Bull and Creme, who were just doing some pan-trans solidarity over here. We got some pan-trans solidarity with Iron Bull and Creme, some dudes that are bros. You know what I mean? Some dudes who are bros. That's all. And we have some chicks who are not bros. These are our non-binary icons, non-binary sapphic icons, which I actually kind of want to. I'm going to post about this. This is the Church of Matamfin. You're so right, Kadachi. This is Nail Hell and the Church of Matamfin. The point is that this is from Shamoon. Just guys being dudes. This is from Shamoon, which is an amazing anime, and I'm thinking of starting a day of the week where we watch long series during the day sometime, where like every week I do like a 2-hour sit and watch a bit of a long series. And I would love to do it with Shamoon, because Shamoon is almost impossible to watch, to achieve, to get to watch. And it is honestly, to me, such an important piece of media. It's all about gender. All about gender. And I love it. It's so good. And these are the Eternal Maidens, Never, Real, and Error, and I love them. These are my lesbian, non-binary. I did non-binary stars on a lesbian background. Little John, cool, I'll join this church. What's one more called? You never, oh my God, Jess, like, I cannot, like, we can talk privately about this, but I cannot, like, recommend this for you enough. Like, you will absolutely fucking, like, I actually have it. I can send you a link to it on my Dropbox. It's just so big, if you know what I mean. People look at my links on my Dropbox, and they're just like, damn. You want me to take all that? And I'm like... I'm like, well... Anyway, Shimoon. I'll type it out. Shimoon. I have a DVD. I want to buy a new one because the one that I have goes out of sync. But that might be the only way it's available to watch. Might be like literally the only way it's available to watch. So who knows? Give it to you, baby. Anyway, point is that these are, I can't remember their names. Kunzite and Zoisite from Sailor Moon. I did Kunzite and Zoisite. One of my favorite mayonnaise I've ever done. I love this one. Love this one. Oh yeah. We had a Tetsuo. Tetsuo the Iron Man, which was weirdly gay. Everyone was like, it's a must-see body horror movie from Japan from the 80s. No one told me it was gay. No one told me. And yet, it was so gay. And I was like, thank you. And there's a part in it where this guy gets turned into it's my second favorite movie that ends with homoerotic motorcycle where like people merge into one homoerotic motorcycle and like ride off to revolutionize the world. My second favorite Japanese movie that does that. I love your nail art when you paint out tiny figures. It was not so good. Thank you. It is beautiful. Gay agenda? Nah. Gay horror, dog, yes. What movie or anime is that? If it's gay, I'll watch it. Okay, so perhaps I will share some of my favorite gay anime. I'm sorry, this is somebody's gonna be streaming later in our Discord between these two streams, and so I take a long time. I feel bad, but anyway, the point is Tetsuo the Iron Man, and that is available. Is Internet Archive still around? Well, you can watch it other places too. Tetsuo the Iron Man. We have Shimoon. Shimoon is gay, lesbian. It is gay and lesbian. My favorite couple in Shimoon are gay. Gay, lesbian, non-binary, and trans. It is everything you've ever wanted. Thank you, Cannon Frodder. So we got that. What other ones that I love? You have a little Frenchie too. We love. I've seen your Frenchie. So cute. I'm trying to think of my other favorite. Like, okay, Utena. Or Revolutionary Girl Utena. Utena is up there. You gotta watch Yuri Kuma Arashi. Roughly translated to Lesbian Bear Storm. And the title is appropriate. The title is descriptive. Will it help you? No. Nothing will help you. When you tune in to Yuri Kuma Arashi, nothing will help you. You just must experience. You just have... Yes, Jess! Yes! We have to have a chat later, Jess, because we must have a talk, because I believe that we must be anime soulmates. But yeah, Lesbian Bear Storm. The best thing about fucking Lesbian Bear Storm / Yuri Kuma Arashi is that it takes a lot of inspiration from horror. There's a lot of exact shots taken from Suspiria, my favorite horror movie of all time, and also some influence, like some visual influence from The Shining. And I know if I watched it again / watched it with somebody who watched different horror movies, there would be even more. It's just the ones that I know off the top of my head. There's a wall that is the pattern from The Shining, which is one of my, I love the pattern from the carpet in The Shining. It's very cool. I think it's very cool. The shiny carpet. I actually have a very good The Shiny Manny that's actually like pretty close to these on this. Yeah. This pattern appears. And also a lot of direct Suspiria references. Direct. It really is. It really is. If you're looking for something very, very cute and sapphic, you can do Sakura Trick. It is literally just about two girls who fall in love and want to make out all the time. Literally what it is. It's just cute. It's just cute. But yeah, I think the last one I did last year was that. And so yeah, that was all my Pride Manny's. Oh, I did do that birdcage one. The birdcage based off of all of Nathan Lane's outfits. I did do that. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go back to my nails. Oh wait. Matamfim. Motherfucking Matamfim. I didn't even show you that. This is why I can't be helped. I can't be helped. There is. Oh, Matamfim's around. Yes. I like recognize myself from the shape of my nails at the time. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I do have a list of my favorite anime, which all of these are on in the Discord. I think pinned in TV, music and movies, or TV, movies and mayhem. Origin story. Yes. But yeah, those are my Matamfim nails. And they also looked sick under black light. Sick under black light. And yeah, there's the picture of the stamping plate. Oh my god. Okay. All right. All fucking right. We need at least three more. We need 3 more pride flags, which is great because we have 3 more stampers that we can fill. We can do it. You wear way too many jumpers for anything other than almond nails, but you love a coffin or square look. I also love a coffin or square look. Recently, Jess, I've been painting too many miniatures, and more importantly, I've been processing too many 3D prints. I have broken my middle fingernail on my right hand countless times on my like resin cleaning bin. Yeah. So that's why I used to have long nails all the time, only on one hand though. But yeah, it's the minis. Minis have become my #1 hobby, and I was just talking about it a little bit earlier. It's nice for a few reasons. One reason, the husbando is into it. He's always been very proud of my nails. In fact, if you're ever just somewhere and you see some random man wearing the Two Lacquered Lady shirt or a Fanaticure shirt, you are almost certainly looking at my husbando. Because if we are going out anywhere, he will like be sad if he can't wear a Fanaticure shirt. Yeah, did you not know that I only grew my nails long on one hand? I always have a Cindy. I always have a Cindy hand because a number of reasons. One reason is sex. The other reason is life. And also my middle finger on my right hand is it has a split that never goes away. I need a gauntlet. I do. It's so cute. Last night, does he wear the one with holding space? He doesn't, but I will tell you, did I tell you that story about how like sometimes he'll reach over to me and he'll do this. And he's like, I'm holding space with you. Sex is fucking life. You were so right. And we were printing out all those dirty. We have so many. I wish, Jess, that the Discord we're in together, like, had a not safe for work section. Because I've been showing those pictures of Eros, but I've got more. I've got fucking more. We have been... I actually posted a picture in not safe for work discussion in the Discord, where Eros was looking jealously at someone else's area. But yeah, we have been making some stuff. Also, Hubs has sliced a few things that are just monstrosities. Some things, it's like, be not afraid, but make it like sexually traumatizing. A bird just flew into your window when you did that. When I did that to my finger. What did I do to my finger? What did I do? I don't even... What you gotta understand about me is that I forgot that Dippy and I had a stream baby together 10 seconds after they mentioned it. And I asked them to name it. So yeah, I'm like not, non-binary flag. All right. We're going to my other flag. My flags, my personal flags for the umbrella is trans, but as I've said before, and I'll say again, I'm non-binary, and I'm a she/her non-binary. So like, I'm pretty okay. Like, but yeah, mostly non-binary, pan, bisexual. So those are gonna be kind of like in the forefront, in the spotlight. There we go. Biblically accurate table stand. Yes. Thank you so much, Jess. Thank you. And thank you so much, Trash Panda, for giving me the flags in chat via hearts. Always appreciated. I always like telling my little trans story. I considered all through high school if I would like to be a boy. At the time, like, the language around it wasn't as, like, solid. But I was like, should I transition? Should I be transitioning? Because I feel like that might be the right thing to do. But I don't experience, like, body and gender dysphoria. I wasn't like, I hate being a girl. I was just like, I kind of feel like I'm a boy. And then when I was, like, graduating, I was just kind of like, you know, maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just, like, vibe where I am. And I did. And then when I got even older, I realized there was a word. And it was non-binary. And I was like, damn. I wish I had had this word before. But I'm excited to have it now. So that is my scenario. But yeah. All right. I guess I feel like I never really do stuff with the non-binary flag. I think I want to get, like, an off black. Do I have, like, or at least a black that's not the same black as that? I do have that charcoal. I have that charcoal from, Hit the Bottle. So let's go in there with the charcoal. All right. Mood accept, I'm more wouldn't mind experimenting genderly a bit. Okay, yes, please catch the movie later. I'd be so excited. And thank you for the hug. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's go in with charcoal. All right. So that we just have a little more of, like, you can maybe hopefully kind of see the black dots. Probably won't be able to, but you know what? Whew. I am so excited to get Eros done, though, for one thing, so I can finally finish my, like, freaking Fallout factions armies. I've never made an army before. One of your pals just came out as a dude last week. The amount of facetious misandry. Ugh. You needed to curb your own language in that Discord. Oh my god. So, like, people were just, like, making, like, dude jokes. I really, I know this is controversial to say, I hate sexism. And sexism hurts men too. Yes. Men are trash except you. Yes. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Many men are trash. Many women are trash. Believe it or not. My sister used to date a trans person who verbally and almost physically abused her. People are people. People are people. It does not matter. It does not matter. There are people who rule. There are people who suck. There are people who sometimes rule and sometimes suck. And that's most of us. Babe. Most of us sometimes rule and sometimes suck. But I think that, I hope that we're all just trying to be better people in general. Non-binary, I guess lesbian. Oh, and bisexual. Me, I'm trash. I'm the raccoon. Perfect, perfect. There are trash from every category. Yeah. Yeah, it really does piss me off when people are like, oh, this person can't be bad, or this person must be bad because of this, that, or the other thing. Or like, you know, I don't hate the lesbian flag, but also I hate the lesbian flag. Why is it so... Okay, this one's a little bit less complicated. But like, we don't need... The rainbow has 7 colors, but we do not need 7 colors on the lesbian flag. Think of the people trying to do their nails, okay? Won't lesbians think of the nail artists? Think of the poor nail artists that are trying to fit the entire damn lesbian flag on one starfish. This is an issue that people certainly can relate to. I will march on Washington. Keep a sip of lesbians. You would think they'd be good at that. You would think they'd be practical. This is me having a stereotype about lesbians. But no, we have to have like 18 colors in this. And I'm like, please stop. We're just using the 5 color simplified version. They're like 18 colors and they're all pink. And I'm like, let's tone it down. Shall we? Let's tone it down a little bit. Yeah, it's 7 colors, or at least, okay, so like I looked it up and this one is 7 colors. These ones are 5. 5 is acceptable. I still think it's a lot. I still think that we can survive with 3 colors, but I guess there's a lot of gender or sexual orientations. So I don't know. Maybe we don't have to. But the good news is I already have enough colors out. That and the gay men's flags are such beautiful color palettes, though. That's very true. That's very true. By the way, I know you're all going to murder me for this, but that's okay. I like it. I heard Hot to Go for the first time when I was getting my brows done. And if you're going to ask me, how have I not heard Chapel Roan before? As people ask me that about many things that I haven't seen or heard. Where would I have heard it? Where? Literally where? Other than, I did love it. I was like, I didn't realize what I was listening. I thought you were going to see her live. I'm so excited for you. I was wondering. Look, I was here before Chapel Roan. I might have been in the LGBTQ. Actually, I was in the LGBTQ plus community before she was even born. Get off my lawn. Yes, it was very good. I will listen to more. I will listen to more. I know. Look, I listen to classic rock. I am literally your dad. Look in my eyes. I'm your dad now. I'm gonna sit in my garage and I'm gonna listen to AC/DC and the Scissor Sisters. Actually, like a lot of gay artists. It's just that, like, I hadn't gotten around to listening. And y'all know me, I'm a miserable hipster. So when everybody's going on about something, there is nothing that could, like, stop me faster than everybody going on about how great something is. I'm just like, nah. But then I started listening to it and I was like, this song fucking slaps. And then I heard the words Hot to Go. And I was like, oh. This song slaps. I'm like, hey kids. Now I'm your dad coming in from the garage being like, well, wouldn't you know it? I changed radio stations and there's this great song. Have you heard Hot to Go by Chapel Roan? That's one talented gal. I don't know what kind of dad I am. But yeah, just imagine it's a hot day. You're inside. You're playing your PlayStation. Your dad comes in from washing the car and he's like, do you kids know about Chapel Roan? And they're like, yeah, Dad. Yeah, we know about Chapel Roan. He's like, talented girl. Super supportive dad. Exactly. I was out washing your car, actually. Because I noticed it had some spots on it, and I just wanted it to look nice. That's what I was doing. And I checked your oil. While I was out there. Stay safe on the road, kiddo. All right. Let's all be the dad we wish we had. Let's just become the dad. All right. Oh, bisexual. I should know this one by heart, but I don't. And whenever I try to do the bisexual flag by heart, I'm always wrong. I'm always wrong when I try to do it by heart. I'm gonna call you Pop. I'm giving strong pop energy. Thank you. Pop. Sorry, is that Magnitude? Is that his name? I don't know. From frickin' Community. The guy's always like, Pop. You were classroom dad for so long. Now you're a stay-at-home TO. Well, ever heard of that Chapel Roan? Well, she's done Chapel blown my damn mind. I'll tell you what. Yeah, exactly. That's me. That's actually probably Danny. Danny's definitely a I'll tell you what kind of dad. The thing about the two lacquered ladies is they should have really just called us. By they, I mean us, because we named our own podcast. We should have just been the two lacquered dads. What yellow did I use for pansexual flag? Why, the best yellow ever made. Munchies by Cert Colors. Cert Colors, re-release Munchies, and I will buy from you again. But I am holding my money hostage until you re-release it. This is a warning. It is a crisp yellow. It is a neon cheddar yellow love of my life. I like meant to buy it. I like meant to buy it. This is actually a warm tone purple. Well, I'm going to use my favorite purple anyway. I'm going to use, this is Synthetic Symphony by Orly. Orly pissed us off recently, and they have not unpissed us off. But that doesn't mean I don't love Synthetic Symphony, okay? She did nothing wrong. Synthetic Symphony is like, I've never done anything wrong in my life. And I'm like, I know this and I love you. Yes. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Same company has another polish I really love that's yellow. But I hate them. I'm so mad at them. I drove by the Orly Color Labs the other day and I like wanted to cry. I was like, I could be inside you right now. I could go to the Erewhon across the street and buy the world's most expensive smoothie. But maybe my brother-in-law. Actually, no, my brother-in-law doesn't work at that one. She never would have. Exactly. It's not her fault that I bet you that her creator is not on board. I don't know who created Synthetic Symphony within the Orly company, but I don't know. I feel like she must be okay. Or he or they. I don't know. I don't know their gender. Whoever created Synthetic Symphony is probably too cool for any gender. But yeah, Hot to Go fucking slapped. Never heard it before because I listened to the same songs on repeat. And then Priest. If Priest comes out with a new song, which they did, I'll listen to Priest. So I listened to Priest, and I listened to all the same shit I've listened to my entire life. And the songs that I married into. Thank you. This is Orly, which was my favorite nail polish brand of all time, just saying. And we had all been just huge fans, just huge fans of them. And then they released a fucking Harry Potter collab. And, like, I wish I didn't feel the need to... I wish we lived in a world... I wish we didn't live in a world where... If J.K. Rowling was just some old man yelling at Cloud... If it was just like, okay, Grandma, go to bed... I honestly, like, would probably not give much of a shit. I'd be like, well, that's dumb, but her books are popular, and the books, like, whatever, go for it. That's not the world we live in, as everybody here knows. As we've been talking about all day, because it's Pride, and we're raising money for Trans Lifeline. It's not that world. It's a very scary world, and she's making it scarier every day. And so, yeah, a lot of us asked for our money back because like a lot of us like, subscribe to their quarterly releases. Like they do a big box release. And this year's is like the cutest one they've ever done. And I would love to enjoy it. But they left the vast majority of us on red. The vast majority of us were just left on red when we complained about it. Or they, like, canceled the reoccurring subscription, but they didn't, like, give us our money back. One person they did. They gave her the money back for what they hadn't sent yet, which I'll give to them. I'll be like, you don't necessarily, like, I'm not expecting you to pay me back for every single Orly I've ever bought because it's 3 drawers. It's 3 drawers. It's so much. And lots of it's actually on my table, and there's more in a box I haven't opened over there. You entered a coloring contest today for an owl pin, and you did a trans headwig out of spite. Yes! You honestly can't stand her. It sucks for HP fans who are part of the LGBTQ plus. Yeah, y'all can't see, but I have a trans tattoo, or trans, sorry. I wish I had a trans tattoo. Actually, I don't, because I don't want more tattoos except for the eyebrows that I just did. But I have a Harry Potter tattoo on this hand. If you look really fucking closely, because Harry Potter was my life. They called me the Harry Potter girl in high school. Like, the first time I was in a play, I came on stage, and in the audience, this chick was like, oh, it's the Harry Potter girl. Literally. Yes, I will. Please post in the Discord. But I have I must not tell lies written in white ink on my hand, like how when Umbridge is, you know, being a fascist and they have to write I must not tell lies and it gets scratched in the back of their hand. That spoke to me, because my entire life, like, I wish the thing that I wished didn't come true. I always admired freedom fighters, always. And so, like, that part, and people who sacrificed big for doing what's right. And I really wish that wasn't where we are right now. I really wish I never got to live that dream. But that moment in that book really spoke to me as, like, these people are, like, they're doing the thing they have to do. And so I made myself a scar that said that. And, like, I actually do feel good when I look at that, because I'm like, I must not tell lies. Lady, you're fucking wrong. I don't care. I don't care how much I loved your books. I don't care how much money I spent. I don't care. So cute. So cute. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, it really does suck. You're so right. But whatever. She's miserable, and, like, between you, me, and the wall, I suspect her kids hate her. Just from stuff she said. And perhaps they don't hate her. Perhaps they just wish she was better. But, like, ugh. Lady, please do get better. I think I want one more. So we'll wait for those to dry. Ugh, I really want... Do I have another stamper just sitting around? I could use my really nice stamper. I have a really nice stamper that I never use because it's so nice. You know how that is. Ugh. All right. All right. We got this. Zach Onstadt. Exciting name. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Thank you so much for coming, Jess. I'm so happy to see you. Every time I see you, I'm so happy to see you, and I will definitely chat with you later. Good luck on your painting. I know it is late for people in Europe and excuse me, Stephanie, what is that word you just said? Europe adjacent islands. You like plates and stuff, the good ones. Like with plates and stuff, the good ones, just you have a stamper. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's like the fine china of stampers. I'm like, should I bring it out for this? I'm gonna do one more flag. I guess I can do the gay men's MLM flag. I don't feel like I have everything for an MLM flag. Also, an MLM flag is such a funny word. A funny thing to say. Bisexical. Non-binary. All right, thanks for coming. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Lesbian. And we need one more flag. One more flag. These are all more or less related to me, though. And I feel like I should, like, have another one that's, like, related to me, but, like, I don't, there's not more. There's not more, really. Oh. Oh, okay, sorry. You know someone who deeply researches brands when they find out shitty political views and actions brands? Will you destash everything by them? No, yeah. Danny answered correctly. No. I am not going to destash my Orly. I must not tell lies. Orly has quality polishes. They do. And I have loved almost everything I've ever gotten from them, except for a few. Y'all know which ones, except for a few. No, I don't feel the need to punish myself that way. Instead, whenever I use them, I can shame Orly. I could say, I'm using an Orly. Did you know? Did you know? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I commend people for their strength, and at the same time, I think that there is... How do I state this in a way that I actually believe? How do I say this? Yeah, exactly. More power to you. Nothing, anybody's shaming anybody here. Nobody shamed anybody here. I'm not accusing it, but like being like, oh, you're not going to throw that out. You're not going to whatever. You're still using that. Like, definitely, like, now given like I don't suffer financially really, but like it's very like I don't know, I think it doesn't see the point, and it's just like being like, oh, you can't enjoy things because they're somewhat related to something problematic, which every single thing in the world, the most problematic thing about nail polish, the amount of plastics I didn't need to use and the amount of plastics that's in these bottles, that's gonna hurt generations to come. Probably shouldn't be doing it. But no one ever talks about that. You know? Yeah, exactly. Don't be wasteful because someone has to be a wasted human. So annoyed about the 80s color pass. Like, why you gotta be shitty, Orly? Exactly! I literally have an 80s color pass sitting right next to me. And it's not open. But yeah, my reaction, and this is what I have done, my reaction to this whole scenario. Oh, let's do the intersex flag. I'm not intersex. Not that you needed to know what was going on in my pants. But I'm not intersex. But I think it's just such an overlooked, especially by fucking assholes who want to overlook everything in the world, that people actually, you know, physically get bornded, not one gender or the other. Not one sex or the other. Usually it's like it's about gender, not sex. But yeah. Just another reason trans rights are human rights. Because who even decides on what gender somebody is? Because there are plenty of people. I actually, in my extended family, and they're never going to see this because I don't even think they know my name. It's just my mom told me the story about her cousin who the announcements went out that they'd had a baby girl, and then they discovered that, like, inside, like, there was male sex organs that hadn't, like, fully developed, and they gave him a surgery to, you know, fix it. I do think that there were some infections happening, so in this case, like, I'm gonna try to not judge. I'm going to try to not judge because, like, if there were infections happening and they needed to, like, do something, like, then you've got to save your child. Number one, save the child. But yeah, and it's just like, well, why wasn't that God's plan? You know, I want to watch Conclave. I do want to watch Conclave. They did end up destashing the entire pastel collection from Lights Lacquer. I'm not sure how quality Lights is. Lights definitely was expensive. I can understand destashing Kathleen Lights more than I can I mean, not that I can't understand destashing Orly, but if I had Lights Lacquer, I would be more tempted to destash it than Orly. A, because she did not release, or she's probably still releasing, but she's not as big of a company as Orly. And also, it's Lights Lacquer by Kathleen Lights, and Orly is just like a company. It doesn't really have like a figurehead. I mean, it does kind of have a figurehead in Jeff Pink, but like, I wouldn't know who the fuck Jeff Pink was if I wasn't like #1 Orly super fangirl, you know? I just like wouldn't know. But Kathleen Lights was an influencer who made her own brand, so like I can definitely understand, like, if you go to the drugstore often, you can like pick up Orly and you might not know anything about them at all. And like, are they better than China Glaze? Who the fuck knows? Like, I don't know China Glaze's politics. Are they better than Sally? Who the fuck knows? Like, I thought I knew because they're like all in-house and they're in LA, and when the LA fires happened, they like offered to restock anybody who lost their supply of Orly products due to the fires. And like, I don't want to totally ignore that stuff. I really don't want to totally ignore that stuff and just say like irredeemable. But it's just like, y'all read the room. Read the room. Yeah, that's why I'm not an influencer anymore, because I'm just like, I'm not going to take money to talk up a brand. There are 2 brands that I recommend for the people who run them, and that is Glistening Glow and Plus Life Lacquer. And that's because I know the people who run them, and we have had discussions about our beliefs. And I trust them not to falter. I know them well enough that I really do trust them not to falter. But other than that, like, I might be like, I really like this product from this one brand, but like, I'm not gonna like be like supporting them. She is so genuine. Like, when I say like, Jill is an ally 110%, and Jill is a genuine person and a kind person and a giving person. And Jill works her ass off. Absolutely. Jill and Jaren, her partner and her business partner, they work their ass off. So really lovely. And thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. We're hoping to start up recording soon for new episodes, but it's difficult because Danny and I aren't really trying to influence anymore. So it's like, yes, I've seen the new I need to reach out to Plus Life for a variety of reasons. Oh my god, I just realized on this page that I have open, there's like there is something very dirty. Oh boy. Oh boy, I would never buy this. It's just like a painting of a dude with his whole dick out. And there really isn't any more to it than that. Oh my god, I don't want to reach out to Summer and be like, send me your new stuff for free. But also, she sent me her new stuff for free. I would wear it. No, I want to reach out to her to see if she's going to go to the Fallout Fan Fest, because she's from Las Vegas, and we both love Fallout. And I also want to see if she wants to go to the Napa Valley Polish Festival that I'm going to, or the thing that Allie's running, the Wild West Nail Polish Convention that I will be going to. Says a lady with a mini this whole thing out. Danny, it was not about the whole ass dick being out. It was that it was literally just some man sitting cross-legged with his whole ass dick out. And I was like, I respect this art. And if I cared about this man with his whole ass dick out, I would absolutely buy this. But, you know, it was just some man with his whole ass dick out. That's all it was. He wasn't wearing a cool cape. His dick wasn't like huge, but it was kind of foreshortened. Oh boy, they change really fast. If she still has any of the Tiki Time collection, these neons are the best neons I've ever used. And I am a neon connoisseur. These are the best neons I've ever used. If she still has Amy, the Amy Winehouse polish, smash. Absolute smash. It's one of my favorite polishes of all time. Let me see if there's anything that I have that she would still have. The top coat. The top coat. I don't think she has white neon. Oh, I do need, though, to add a layer because I need to, like, get the fuck out of here at some point. Someday, I'm going to need to end this stream. May not be today. May not be tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. No, not actually, but it will be today. But it will restart on Sunday. And Sunday, I will stop streaming for the rest of your life, or the rest of mine, depending on who dies first. But I guess unless you die during my stream. I wish that I had done this circle better, but I still stand by the fact that I did it. Glitter grabber, so good. I love the painting polish, just like, you just like lurk. You're just like, and then you're like, glitter grabber. I have a Glisten and Glow and Plus Light Blacker have their own drawer. P.S. Oh, yeah. Again, because Jill does only like small batches, everything's limited edition. This is one of my absolute favorites. Vein Slayer. It's a white Crelly with red glitter. I love it. From the same collection, these are both vampire themed. Vamp Stamp. Gray with these red flakies. I almost wore that today. Glisten and Glow does sometimes shrink. If you do not want your mani to shrink, you need to stay away from toluene. End of story. Right? It's so good. It is so good. And I love this one. This one's perfect. This is good for Halloween, for a blood splatter. This is good for Valentine's Day. This is good for a candy cane look. This is good for, like, this is a Crelly you need. No. But I kind of feel that way. Oh. She might still have some bottles of this. If you go to her PPU, there's like the PPU overpours or something, mystery polish. You can select a polish to actually buy there. Mountain Dew Mocktail, if you can still order it. I know that I just gave you really vague instructions, but it's a quest. It's a quest. Mountain Dew Mocktail, one of the best, just one of the best polishes. Just one of the best polishes. Just one of the best. It's so good. We call it the pickle polish. We call it many things. We love it. And we love Mountain Dew. God, I have so many. for Amy is to show her off, but I love Amy. I love Amy. Would you happen to know Glistening Glow's base has polyvinyl butane? You can't find it on the website. You can email her too. I don't know. If I can see a bottle of it near me, I might be able to tell you. Thank you so much, Painting Polish. $10. A Trans Lifeline. We're almost at the end of the stream. Let's double check, or let's check. 220 raised for Trans Lifeline. Amazing. We are almost halfway to our goal. Day 1. Holy shit. What? I didn't even announce this? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Let's see. It doesn't say. Yeah, email Jill. She will for sure get back to you. I also really love this Prugly Suicide Awareness. I don't think that this is still on the website, but if it is, it's honestly like hauntingly beautiful. I love this polish. It's so good. But yeah, I love Amy. I don't have it to show it off right now. Oh, I do. I swore it so recently. This is a black with I think that there's a reflective in it, but there's just like, it's a black with like these rose gold shards in it. And then I think there is also a gold reflective in this as well. So gorgeous. One thing I love about Jill is that Jill is very Jill has done a lot of things in the past regarding suicide awareness, and regarding, like, this was from the Gone Before Their Time collection. And as somebody who has struggled with suicidal ideation in the past in my life, it has such a stigma. So many people are like, that was a selfish thing to do. They should have been thinking about the other people in their lives or whatever. And it's just like, fuck you. Like, they're in so much pain. And so to see somebody so openly just like she made so many different like polishes for different people who lost their lives that way, that like, it's just so nice to see somebody who's not just sitting there going, and a lot of people we know aren't that way. Most of us aren't that way, but it's just such a relief to see somebody, see it for what it is, which is a tragedy. A tragedy that's avoidable, but not the fault of the person who did it. And yeah, like tearing up. I'm like, huh. But seriously, for real. But yeah, I don't know. Manipedia listing says it does contain it. What's the problem with polyvinyl butane? Honest question here. What's up with that? I'm not using my Glistening Glow right now. Oh, I actually have a new bottle in my in my polish pickup. But I'm just gonna use out the door today because I love Glistening Glow, and also I really love toluene top coats because they don't shrink, and also they're less likely to kind of like get stringy while you're applying. They're a little more workable, which, like, it's a trade-off. Toluene dries really fast, and that's amazing. I've like bashed my hand right after putting on Glistening Glow, and nothing has fucking happened. It has just been like totally okay. But also, if you're not gonna do like heavy duty right after your mani, there's a lot of fast drying top coats that won't shrink, that aren't made with toluene, and that even give you somewhat of a more workable kind of finish and stuff. Like, generally Glistening Glow dries, like, it self levels like a bish in a good way. It self levels really well, but I don't know, I just kind of like the other way around. Yeah, you need a cheaper one for sure. Yeah, you rocked your nail last night after stream. Only a tiny dent. Exactly. Oh, sorry, I'm like so close to my microphone and I'm just like screaming into it. Tiny dent. Let's focus this. I'm having such a problem with focus today. My camera was like, I only want to focus on nails. That's all I want to focus on. Look how beautiful. Look how beauteous. MB Designs is $7. Ooh. I've never ordered directly from Linby. Thank you. So goo. It's okay. It can be goo. It's so gooey. It's an ooey gooey, yummy, yummy, tasty little snack. I'ma hit it from the back. Hit it from the back, babe. It's a little Danny Gonzalez for all y'all who needed to know. My friend started watching Danny Gonzalez and did not know that he also made music. Thank you. So we have Gay Starfish, Gay Matamfim, as we like to call them here. This reminds me of Earth Girl, who is not here right now, but her name is Helen. But one time I accidentally called her Susan, and we've been joking about it ever since. And we have a mutual friend, and I was like, "Oh, Susan, blah 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 blah," and she's like, "Do you mean Helen? You just called her Susan." And I was like, "Yeah, I do that." She's like, "You call her Susan?" I'm like, "I do." Okay. Fight me. Yeah, just the basics. That's what I usually order from Glisten and Glow. Like, I do love their polishes, but it's their basics that really shine. The only basic I don't recommend from Glisten and Glow, because like I do also use their dry and prep, which if you have oily nails that have like troubles with things sticking to them, I've had people say that this like actually has helped them. For me, my nails are not very oily, so like I just kind of like feeling taken care of. I like to feel like I've gone the extra mile, but I have heard from people with oily nails that this has really helped. The only thing I don't recommend is I don't recommend their thinner. They have a thinner, and the bottle it's in dries out really fast. KB Shimmer, me and KB Shimmer got beef, but overall they make good products and they make good thinner. And you need to make sure you have one that is just like butyl acetate and ethyl acetate. You don't have any heptane in it, because that will ruin your glitters. You don't want to ruin your glitters. Okay, thank you, Khaleesi. Thank you so much. OPI thinner works. I didn't know that. Do use OPI thinner? If Painting Polish says it. Painting Polish has that knowledge. Much like Dr. Frankenfurter, Painting Polish has that knowledge. Okay, good. You do have KB also, yeah. This is often available with polish pickup, so it's very easy to get your hands on. It just takes a while to get there. It takes a while. But yeah, KB Shimmer products are generally good. Their top coat, though, so fucking thick. So fucking thick. It's like the Glisten and Glow is like, I can't believe it has toluene in some ways. Like it's really well formulated. KB Shimmer ain't like that. You got KB Shimmer vase thinking it didn't have PVB, but it did. Just last night I missed it. Apparently you can't read. It didn't peel as bad, but it peeled. Okay, so it peels on you. Okay. I must have missed you saying that. Or you just said it right now. I don't know. Was I you've been using Super Nail Thinner, which I think is just a brand from Beyond Polish. KB Shimmer shrinks like a bitch. Yeah. I do not recommend their top coat. No. Yeah. I do not know about that one, Zmon. Or is it Mon? It's okay. I'm like trying to... Let me know if there's something you'd like me to call you. But if it's something that's not in your username, I might forget it. Okay, everybody. Ooh, very nice. Sun, yeah, there's some people in here who know shit. Sun loves a spreadsheet. Zmon's okay. Everybody, I gotta go. I gotta get dinner for me and my darling husbando. Yeah, this is amazing. And thank you so much for coming. And thank you so much for being here. And we're going to be watching a movie. We're going to be watching Camp in the Discord tonight at 5 p.m. PST. So join us in the Discord if you are not in the Discord yet. And you also must be 18 plus, and you also must be queer friendly. Those are the rules. Them's the rules. Yay! Oh, let me show you. Well, here we go. They're down here. And yeah, bingo on Sunday. Be there or be square. And yeah, hopefully new podcast soon. We're going to try to record next week. And we'll see you there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right.